kid on the block. Hold on your bets, here's where the buck stops. See, first of all, I'm stepping out on my own. About time I elevated to claim my own throne. Success in my blood, call it homegrown. Puerto Rican testosterone. Power and money got me crazy cocky. No longer need you, poppy. I know you're mad because you can't stop me. And if you wonder how this player done scooped your honey, I think she smell my cologne, it's called brand new money. Making major moves, man, ain't a damn thing funny. Pimpin' hood rats to Playboy bunnies. They see the... They see it, they see it. Say what? Money. I'm global dollar and roll with Val Fitty. Like to go out smelling fresh and looking spiffy. Don't like clean money, I want my wrist to be filthy. Pops with that retirement fund, I can't judge till I'm 60. So what am I supposed to do? Rollin' through, steady patting them pockets till I'm stacking holding two. Ching ching bling bling, catching cash and lump. It's a Coro, get a jacket, I'm selling them out my trunk. Whenever, whatever, it takes to shake down a dollar. Moto in that direction, wait a minute, holla holla. All wants to know where they go, where they winning. A Meek and Marshall Monday, smelling just like a mint. If you can't see the money, get your eyes clean with Visine. I need 5 things plus 7 digits at a time. See, I'm chillin'. The best, never worse. See, we never get the pebbles, they got the rocks first. Bank vaults, I'm locking. Ching, ching, we're mocking. I'm rocking. My family Christmas stockings are shocking. Fine women in it with a naughty denim and leather. Call it trickin', whatever, son, it get better. I'm one smart cookie, the vet that smacks rookies. My stock's on top, your checks bounce while mine boogie. Wrist, I must rock it. Chick, stop it, I knock it. Cash looks like I got a gang of fists in my pocket. Fist in my pocket. Fist in my pocket. Here comes the money.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, man? Can't bring nobody else. Sorry, man. You ain't gonna get my wrench no more if you're gonna keep bringing what's his name. Hey, let's see, man. What's up, man? What's up, everybody? I'll put the link in. My bad. Had to leave the intro for a little bit. Let's see if I can put in the link. All right, you want the? No, you brought in what's his name? You brought in the guy with the stupid channel thing. That's why I don't want to bring up that name. You can't associate me with that guy. If you want the wrench back, you can't bring in what's his name at all. Because I know you associate with him, so I don't want to hear it. If you want to stay with the mod shed, you cannot bring somebody I don't associate with. All right, man. I'll probably give it back to you maybe like later. You know who I'm talking about, right? The one that you just said that got his channel down. I don't want you to bring him up anymore. All right. All right, dude. I just hope, yeah. All right, man. Just as long as you don't give a shit about it. All right. Probably gotta fix in my mod thing later. I'll be sure to give you it, man. What's good, Navarro? What's good, Z Boy? What's good, everybody? We got Butters in the building. Got him. Yeah, no need to be sorry. I just don't want to. I don't want you to associate with that guy no more, man.
What happened?
Nah, remember the other day I took the guy's ranch because he kept bringing somebody I don't want to associate that way.
Well, all I remember was he got timed out.
Yep, because he brought in that certain name.
Look, I actually hate to bring it up to you. His channel's gone. He's never coming back.
Actually, from what I heard, somebody told me that he got it back, but I don't, what's not. This is not a time to talk about it. So let's just focus on.
I mean,
So
just
I
saying.
heard. I just heard. Let's see. I heard other news. I'm relieved that the Jaguars signed C.J. Beathard. Man, that dude's trash. Jaguars are gonna. You know what's
Who the
good
fuck
about the
is
Jaguars? They take a lot of trash.
who's CG? Wait. Oh yeah, the quarterback.
Yeah. See, Jaguars like taking trash, and they got a trash general manager, so they took our trash. Now they're taking a trash quarterback. That's good for them. Except they're
Well,
gonna
to
get
be
Trevor
fair,
Lawrence.
well, it doesn't matter because they're taking Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I heard Gardner Minshew's on the trading block.
And not to mention anything, the Giants signed Mike Glennon. So if you're gonna laugh at somebody, laugh at the Giants.
No, I think the C.J. Beathard signing was hilarious.
Yeah, so was the Mike Glennon signing, and I bet the Giants fans better hope Daniel Jones is healthy or Daniel Jones doesn't play trash because Glennon is fucking horrible.
I disagree, man. You ain't seen what Beathard's done, man. He's trash. He's only won 2 games, and Jaguars better pray to God that Trevor Lawrence doesn't get injured, or else they're just gonna
No,
win one
Glennon
game
is
at least.
no. You don't know Glennon like we Bears fans do. Did you know we pay him $45 million to play quarterback?
Remember his rookie year? His rookie year, he had 19 touchdowns in Tampa Bay, which wasn't too bad.
Yeah, but we paid him 45, million to play quarterback.
Yeah, you guys paid him a lot of hefty money. Wasn't it 3 years or something like that?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's a lot of money for that guy. Just see, they're paying a lot of money for these quarterbacks, man. Like Flacco's going to the Eagles now.
Well, I think Flacco's going to go in for a situational.
Oh yeah, Coleman went to the Jets. That's an interesting signing. I think he might have a better career with the Jets if they use him right. What's up, CEO Top Dog? What's up, my dude?
Hey, what's good, guys?
Yeah, it's a good thing I put the intro for a little bit just to get everybody to go in.
Yeah, the intro's good. I mean, it sets up the stream.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, dude. So I don't know. We got back K1 Williams back for a cheaper deal, so it looked like the Chiefs wanted to get him. But what's with Kansas City trying to take some of our players now? Damn.
Well, I guess. From speaking of Kansas City, you guys know who Damian Williams is?
Yeah, the one that had a good Super Bowl performance against my team. But I mean, he goes to the Bears, right?
Yeah, he just signed with the Bears.
That's not gonna do much.
I liked him coming out of Oklahoma, but he was undrafted, so I could see why he wasn't draftable. But he made up for it. I think if you guys use him the right way, I think he might be solid for y'all.
Look, I mean, our running backs they look bad on paper, but the only reason why they were good this year is because Montgomery carried our ass.
What was that?
My bad.
hey, dude. So looking at these pickups, man, I'm already throwing a champagne because no more CJ Beathard's bum ass. Goodbye.
Oh, you hated him that much?
I really didn't care for him. I'll be more happier when Mullins leaves too because I can't stand that Mullins.
Oh, yeah, Mullins is trash.
He's garbage. Yeah, what's with the Seahawks and those taking our leftovers, man? I don't know, man. They just love it. Seattle needs to stop being like Raiders. Stop being like the Raiders. You're never gonna be like those guys. That's like comparing the neighborhood to the internet. It's never gonna happen, except the fact that we're just a different perspective, man. Don't copy the Raiders. That's like kind of like you don't like your own cousin type of mentality, and you don't know somebody on the internet.
Yeah, that's kind of the Jets always took the Ravens leftovers, so and it never works out for the team who takes the leftovers.
Yeah, especially like that. I mean, you look at Seattle; they did okay with some of the leftovers, but the Raiders have been the ones that failed the most when it comes to our leftovers. They always fail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, exactly like the Jets. They suck, and they keep taking our leftovers year after year. It's like you're not going to be good just because you have our players. It's the system, not the players.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff they don't understand is the system-wise. I mean,
but yeah, I mean, what were the news? What were y'all talking about when I came in, like Glennon or something?
Well, I heard Glennon. So Glennon signed with who? The Giants, huh?
I mean, it isn't that big of an upgrade from like what they have now. So
they better pray Daniel Jones is healthy or he doesn't play trash. Glennon is fucking horrible.
Glennon is not that bad. Like he's not that trash. The only reason, like, if he was trash at the Bears, it's because y'all just generally like aren't that good.
No,
quarterback.
No. He was horrible. No. Did you know we pay him $45 million?
Yeah, y'all paid. Yeah, that was just crazy. That made absolutely zero sense. And then you drafted Trubisky right after. That made no sense.
That was just a weird way to start. You guys could have just gave Glennon a fair chance, but I think it's because you guys just pressured him because you guys drafted a rookie quarterback. Usually, when you pressure somebody like him, it's tough to keep a job when you got a rookie quarterback maybe taking your job.
Exactly, and he came from the Buccaneers, right? Like he came from the Bucs, right?
Yeah, he came from Tampa Bay.
I mean, he was decent. I like when the Bears picked him up the first time. I was just like, "Is that really the long-term answer?" That doesn't seem like a long-term answer at the quarterback position. Then they drafted Trubisky, and I was like, "Why did you spend so much on Glennon if you were just going to draft Trubisky?" And we both know that Mike Glennon isn't the type you sit under and learn from.
Nah, he's like your typical short-term bridge quarterback at best. Like he doesn't
Exactly.
really like. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. His rookie year was like solid, but after that, he wasn't crap.
And also, what's that whole Cardinals going 5-11 stuff? That shit makes no sense. What was
Well,
that
I don't
about?
know if it's going to be a 17-game season, so don't get it twisted.
I mean, dude, as much as I hope you're right about it, but I just don't know, man. It just
Look,
seems kind of
look,
because this
look.
division's going to be tough, man. And Cardinals, the way they're addressing during the offseason, I hate to say it, man, but they may be the team that might even make the playoffs. And
Look,
I don't want
look,
I don't like to say it, dude. I don't like to say it, but the way they're adding the pieces, bro, it's kind of
Their
promising.
offense-
But
How
maybe
is Kyler Murray? Look, Kyler Murray's only weapon is going to be DeAndre Hopkins because AJ Green's washed. Christian Kirk is, well, always hurt. And I don't even know who's their damn tight end.
if AJ Green doesn't and no one expects AJ Green to be like what he was a couple years ago, but I'm just saying if he can be 70% of what he was, they're going to be fine because DeAndre Hopkins is going to do the majority of the lifting. So AJ Green's going to he's not going to be the number one anymore. He's going to be able to breathe a little bit. So as long as he stays healthy, that receiving core is deadly.
Well, I don't think it's deadly.
I mean, I like to believe your theory, dude, because I honestly rather us win that division, but it's just going to be tough this year. I mean, Arizona's been getting aggressive with defense, and then they've been adding some weapons. So,
okay, tell me how signing an injury-prone defensive lineman is going to make a difference.
See, his presence makes a difference, actually.
His presence, the leadership that AJ Green brings and JJ Watt brings.
I was talking about JJ Watt and those guys bring different.
Yeah, but when you have a midget quarterback, none of that matters.
Hey, Kyler Murray's I don't like his fanboys. I established that, but him as a quarterback for his height, he's doing well for his height and what people expect out of him. I think that you give him another year. And with some of the weapons they just added, you still got the draft. I think that the Cardinals are looking pretty good.
Until Kyler Murray proves me wrong, he's going 5-11.
I mean, Kyler Murray. What has Kyler Murray done? I mean, Kyler Murray has been pretty decent for the prospect that he was. I mean, I don't think anybody expected him to be like Russell Wilson, but he's pretty good. I haven't seen anything like CG. Would you say Kyler Murray's trash? He's not trash. He's like the worst you could say about Kyler Murray is average, and even that's a little bit false.
I mean, you can say he's a really good quarterback, but just has to work on consistency a little bit better. I mean, we've seen some flashes, but like down the stretch, man, like okay, there's some questions about him, but I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback. No, he's really good. Just
yeah, exactly. If you had to pick between him or Daniel Jones, you would pick Kyler Murray, right?
Kyler Murray just seems to have the better talent-wise. I mean, he can really scramble. He can really extend the plays really good. I mean, Daniel Jones, dude, you get a big quarterback that still needs to work on his decision-making better. That's the only downside of Daniel Jones is his decision-making. But when it comes to Kyler Murray, he doesn't throw that many interceptions.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I think he's a pretty good quarterback.
Well,
yeah, but it's a poor man's Russell Wilson that can be really good. But
that's exactly what it is. A poor man's Russell Wilson.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You're comparing a midget quarterback to, I don't know how tall Daniel Jones is.
6'5".
Yeah, you're comparing a midget quarterback to a 6'5" quarterback.
But the height, that's what you have to understand. You're overestimating the height because at the end of the day, it's kind of like Russell Wilson will always be better than Cam Newton. I mean, just because Cam Newton is taller does not make him the better quarterback. I mean, would anybody here take Cam Newton over Russell Wilson?
Well,
if we're talking in the early primes, Cam Newton did put up better numbers, but Russell Wilson was the better overall quarterback. So you can that's a good argument right there. But if you look at Daniel Jones, man, you're comparing to a Jim Carrey looking dude over a little kid, and of course you're going to take the little kid over Jim Carrey.
Look, CG. I have to know, Do you have pictures of Kyler Murray and say, "Oh, that's so cute"?
No, I don't. I'm an Oklahoma fan. I don't got none of that stuff, man.
Come on, I mean, it's just the thing is like you're overestimating the height. I mean, you're just overestimating the impact of height because height is important, but like you can't be like, oh, because Daniel Jones is 6'5", like he's definitely going to be better than Kyler Murray. That's not really how it works. There's other determining factors.
Okay. Let me ask you this:
Mm-hmm.
when his rookie season, when did he have Daniel Jones came back against Tampa Bay, had two of the most greatest games a rookie quarterback can ever have. He came back against Tampa Bay and threw 4 touchdowns against the Washington Redskins because they were the Washington Redskins at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Jones threw 21 touchdowns and only 12 interceptions and like he was injured last year. I think he started like 15, 11. I don't even know how many games he started because I remember he got hurt and it was when Eli Manning had to come in and he had to win his last home game against Miami. So what in Kyler Murray's rookie year, what did he do in his rookie year? Did he deserve the MVP, not the MVP, the rookie of the year?
All right. Well, let's look at a couple of factors. First, Kyler Murray, if we take out Lamar and all that, but if Kyler Murray, look, he broke Cardinals franchise records for touchdown passes in his first 2 seasons. That's a big thing. That's a big deal. All right. Murray not to mention, he's also the fastest NFL player in history to reach 30 touchdown passes and 10 rushing touchdowns. I mean, he is a good player. He breaks records. He's doing it. That's what I'm saying. Like if you look at his stats and you look at everything, you break everything down. He's not a bad quarterback. He's definitely better than Daniel Jones if you put the statistics side by side. Now you could argue that we'll definitely see this year because Daniel Jones just got Kenny Galladay and he got other weapons coming back too. Well, we can compare them both because both of them have weapons now. We can't there's no excuses for both of them. So we'll see who does better this year. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Kyler Murray.
You would want the Cardinals to go 5-11 because Awesome Kid would have to.
Listen, I don't like the Cardinals.
I'd rather them go 5-11 personally. Like I just hope your prediction's accurate at this point. Hey, I hope to God that the Packers suck as ass, bro. So then they can be trash and then they can be garbage. But I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I just don't know.
It's just being realistic. Like I don't like the Cardinals. I don't like their fan base. I don't like the cowboy fanboys, but at the end of the day, it's like if we're being realistic, this isn't a really bad team. It's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, and let's be perfectly honest, man. I don't like the Packers worth a shit, but I think they're a really good team. And then you got the Cowboys, who I can't stand worth a shit, but they got a really promising talent-wise.
No one could stand the Cowboys, period.
Nobody could. I mean, I'm just being realistic about it. Like, as much as I can't stand the Packers for whatsoever, man, they just seem to find ways to stay competitive with the talent they got. But at some point, I think Aaron Rodgers has to go. That's the truth.
I love slandering Packers fans. It's so fun because I can bury the team in general, and I can also bury the fans that follow with it.
How do you bury the Packers if you're a Bears fan?
Well, it's easy. It's very, very easy. When you can slander a Packers fan because all they can ever say is, "Oh, you guys haven't done this. You guys haven't beat us yet."
Yes. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of football, right? Beating other people.
Yeah, but who has the more success? Look. If you want to know why I hate the Packers fan base, it's basically look, what they did to Jim McMahon was basically unforgivable because I remember they injured Jim McMahon. I keep thinking about the Bears could have realistically go back-to-back Super Bowls, but some Packers player had to be a selfish son of a bitch and injure Jim McMahon.
I mean, but how do you bury the like? I don't really see that grounds as burying the Packers.
Well, I basically bring up.
Let's be honest. Like, it's hard. It's hard as a Bears fan to bury a lot of franchises, but especially the Packers.
So a Buffalo Bills fan can bury the Patriots fan base, even though the Patriots have like owned them the past couple decades before this year.
I mean, they can't. It's hard for them to do it. I mean, they would have to be they would have to know their stuff. But let's be honest. Like, listen. The easiest way to bury the Patriots is just honestly just say they cheated.
Well, that's what they get every year. So they basically hear it every year. They just basically say, "Oh, we don't care. We just have these rings."
Yeah. All right. Let's let CJ get to the question. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So he's talking about like Patrick Surtain. What do I think of him? I think he's got good lengthy size. I think he would fit the system well with the size we're running the defense. But I don't know. I don't know if he would probably adapt at this man-to-man coverage, but I think he probably would be solid. I prefer somebody like a J.C. Horn at least. J.C. Horn seems better. I mean,
yeah, he's an Alabama prospect, so he gets a lot of attention. Hype.
And his dad too was a former NFL player too.
I mean, he kind of reminds me of like you said his dad was a former NFL player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of like Marlon Humphrey in that way, like Alabama prospect whose dad was like usually players like that get a lot of attention, even though some other prospects might be better.
Okay, let me name you some players in this year's draft that have NFL pedigrees that just catch you guys off guard.
All right.
Okay,
don't say
okay.
Don't say Justin Fields, man.
No, I don't know about that. I mean, I'm talking about like pedigree wise. You got Patrick Surtain, of course. Then you got J.C. Horn. Dude, J.C. Horn, like his dad used to be a really good receiver, and that comes from NFL pedigree. Definitely. Then you got Asante Samuel Jr. His dad was in the league not that long ago.
Yeah, definitely. His dad. Yeah, it felt like it was only like a half decade ago, maybe or so. I mean,
yeah, man, dude, this guy this guy hasn't played in the league in 5 years or something like that, or maybe like if I'm mistaken. But dude, this guy his dad hasn't retired that long ago.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, exactly. So he had. I mean, do you? They definitely have like an advantage coming in that other players don't. Because just look at Patrick Mahomes. He has pedigree like in baseball, I believe.
Yeah, because his dad.
Like these athletes, like the sons of the athletes, have a big advantage.
Yeah, but then you look at other pedigrees in the NFL that come to mind. I mean, there's just very few good ones, but I'm trying to think of the other ones, but mostly it's been the cornerbacks. And then you check out the guy from Syracuse, his brother plays in the NFL also. So, I mean, I'm looking at guys who got the pedigree, but it just seems to me like there's just some names that come to mind and they're related to certain people. It's like there's a lot of
pedigrees in the NFL, like the Longs, the Mannings.
Yeah, what's up, Eddie?
What's up, CG?
Just saying, you guys want you just. I'm gonna do a video on this. I'm gonna tell Bears fans, you better pray to God we don't get Justin Fields because as good as he might be, just remember you probably said Dwayne Haskins was gonna be an NFL star.
Oh, Justin Fields, yeah, that's a dangerous monster.
I'm just saying, I'm not using it as an excuse. Just know what school he comes from and know where all this.
Yeah, if y'all get Justin Fields, that's gonna be hilarious.
If we get Justin Fields, Chicago Bears fans will be praising him to start him over Andy Dalton. And trust me, I hope Andy Dalton does well, even if we get Justin Fields, because I don't want to see Justin Fields on the field on the Bears. Like I don't want to see him 10 feet near Chicago.
I definitely hear you on that.
It appears that Aldon Smith won't resign with the Cowboys. How would you feel bringing him back? if he's exactly a changed person and if he's a cheaper contract, why not bring him in for depth wise? But I don't think he's the same player, so I would be okay with this pickup. I mean, I don't know.
Ooh. Yo, Aldon Smith, when he was with the Niners, he was a beast.
Yeah, he was killing it. He was tearing it up. Like the first 2 years, bro. The first 2 years he broke Reggie White's record.
Yeah, and he was that dominant so young. That was just
and then he got in a lot of trouble and it killed his reputation. He would have been a Niner forever. Personally, he would have if he would have just stayed out of trouble.
Yeah, he had Hall of Fame talent.
Yeah.
And speaking of trouble, you guys been following up with the Deshaun Watson case?
Oh my god!
I don't know. I think it's bullshit. I think it's just a lot of these.
Bro, there's 13 obligations against him.
I mean, I just find it ironic. Like, how do you wait so long to come out with this, and especially when it's like contract time, bro? I mean, it's just like, and so many people at the same time come out. Like, why isn't it sporadic? It's just like all at the same time. It's like always happens at the same time.
And he just got paid. And Watson just got paid not too long ago.
It's a money grab, bro. Like, it's not about seeking justice. It's money grab.
Because I was gonna say like, because now I was gonna ask. So, now do you want him in your fan base?
What, Watson?
Yeah.
At this point, he should be a lot better than what we got right now. But I don't think we're gonna get him right now. I think Shanahan takes care of Theroux seriously, even if it's false.
Look, if I was Kyle Shanahan, I would wait until the situation is over because the NFL is basically like your attitude matters. They don't care about the player now these days.
I mean,
I wait for the process, wait for it to play out. Maybe you get a better value after they go on.
I mean, CG, let me ask you a question. Would you really want to rate this quarterback to represent your team?
No. That would be bad on our part. That's just like getting Ben Roethlisberger.
Exactly. So I just wait. If I was any NFL GM, I just wait and see how the situation plays out.
His value is going to tank. We know that. But it's off of the pure image thing. But at the same time, it's kind of like we know that even with this, most teams are probably still interested. They just have an excuse for the value to go down, the asking price. So they're waiting for that. He's going to be fine. He's not going to be out of the league because I think a lot of these players and a lot of these coaches are know that they're prone to this kind of accusations. So most of them are probably he probably flirted and shit, and now they're taking that as sexual harassment. I mean, that's probably what it is at the end of the day. Like,
I hate those false crap. Man. They always seem to make up the stories. Like, dude, this is what I don't understand in this society, man. What took you guys so long to put it out there now? I mean, if it wasn't such a thing then why are you doing it now? Are you trying to get the money?
Yeah, it's the money.
That's what I'm wondering.
Remember that Brian Banks story where he was coming out of college and it ruined his career with that bullshit?
Right.
Yeah, that's gotta stop. I mean, they for pro athletes, even if they did something like that, they do cover their stuff, so they do get the hush money. That's what they call hush money.
Definitely. The thing was, Deshaun should have. I mean, do I think Deshaun raped people? No, I don't think that. Could he probably?
I don't know the person, so I wouldn't know.
I think it's highly unlikely that that's what happened. I think that he probably could have maybe his flirting is inappropriate. You know what I mean?
But maybe he didn't touch him, so I don't know.
Because nowadays it's come on, let's be honest. If you're a dude and let's say you flirt and then you touch a female, right? That could be considered sexual harassment, right?
Yeah, in a way it does because you're violating them. But then the only problem with that is that what if the chick's okay with it and then later, a year or two later, just puts it out there? That's stupid.
Exactly. But the bar is so low on the sexual harassment thing because if it could be he touched her arm or some shit, that could still be considered sexual harassment.
Oh, touch the arm, like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, like he's like, "Oh, girl was good," and then he touches her arm or hugs her. That still could be deemed sexual harassment. I mean, let's be like the bar is low. Like you could still say, "Well, I didn't ask. He didn't ask my permission to hug me. He broke my personal space." You know what? Like that could be. That's a lot of those things kind of happen if she wants to do that. Like, do I think most people are that cruel? No, but that the bar is so low on this sexual harassment, just the mere accusation, people think it's the worst thing possible that he did.
Oh, well, I think the worst part of sexual harassment is if they slap a girl's ass, of course, because it would.
I
that
see
could
that
be,
now these days with these. Look,
Yeah.
I don't mean to like.
All right,
Look,
yes, yeah, go ahead.
I saw many when I was in high school. I saw many girls like slap each other's asses, and I ain't even kidding you.
Mm-hmm. No, because let's be honest here, right? Like, okay, let's say he slapped a girl's ass, right? That's sexual harassment that under the right. But is that ground like is slapping a girl's ass? Is that traumatizing? I mean, let's like he should like if it was unconsensual, he should face something, but he shouldn't lose his career over that. You know what I mean? It's kind of
I
one of the.
mean,
Yeah,
I mean that part of slapping some girl's ass can get them off. That can get them a little trouble right there because
like
it's.
all right, he if he slapped her ass and she didn't like it, he should have took care of that. He's like, listen, I'll give you money, just shut up about it, right? But it's not gonna traumatize the girl, right? I mean, listen,
No, not if she pays the money. I think she'd be good with that. But if it came to the private parts, of course, that's going to be a problem.
like Butter said, like let's be honest, if a girl, because it happened to me before, but if a girl slaps you in the butt without your consent as a dude, how many guys? Let's be honest, how many times do you think females have grabbed these NFL players' butts, have touched them inappropriately, but they never said anything, obviously. But how many times they're superstars? How many times do you think that happened?
I don't think none of it happened because they don't put it. The guys don't put it out there. They probably just don't give.
It's likely that happens. Like it's probably likely if these girls are trying to rub up on these dudes because you know that happens, right?
Yeah, but do you ever see the players put it out there because then that makes them look kind of
because
it makes them look weak in the media.
Exactly, they're gonna look weak. They go to the locker room and the players are gonna be like, "Oh, the players are gonna be laughing at them or whatever, be like joking."
Yeah,
but that happens.
Or the stalking chick too, or the stalking chick who can't leave you alone too.
Exactly, like like these players I can tell you, like these players deal with like insane, like hot chicks, but a lot of these hot chicks are crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're insane.
Like,
they're sadistic.
Like they deal with they probably deal with domestic violence. The chicks probably hit them. The chicks probably touch them inappropriately. The chicks probably coerce them into things they don't want to do. Like,
or they probably bug the shit out of their phone. They probably call them like constantly, like
exactly.
Like,
they harass. They do all that. They get away with all that shit. Let's say, but if an NFL player slaps the girl in the ass and then later she doesn't like it, she can technically like mess up.
Against them. Yeah.
Yeah, just be careful who you guys spend the night with. Just saying. CG, I know you have a wife, but just be careful.
She trusts me, man. I'm good. I'm not worried about it. Like
no. It's basically women are evil now these days, and they'll say anything to get. They'll let you do anything to get you in trouble.
Right.
Oh yeah, I had this. I had that issue happen to me before, like a long time ago, with a redheaded chick who actually made me had to go. I had to go to fucking court for false shit, bro. And it turned out that, and the problem was she made up the story because I turned her down on a second date. So she kind of used shit against me and made up the story. You know how these white chicks make up some dumb stories and they don't believe in that.
Definitely.
Or they
dude, I had to go to court for nothing, bro. And then they just told her like, oh, dude, there's no. I already risked my case. I said the only reason why she did this is because I turned her down on a second date, because I didn't want to because I felt like she was just too pushy and too clingy. So I just felt uncomfortable. And then, in a way, I didn't want to say I was getting harassed by her. I just wanted to make it sound like I just didn't have no interest for her after that because she was pushy and creepy in a way. So, And then she kept making it sound like I fucking raped her, which was stupid.
But listen, CJ, like you dated your number of like crazy women, right?
Yeah, one was statistically crazy. She would like be checking on my shit 24/7.
But that girl who checks on your that girl who checks on your shit 24/7, I can like she probably put hands on you sometimes.
She tried to hit me before, but I always try to tell her to fuck off so I could have my space. But
exactly, but like this is what I'm saying. Like these crazy, they probably abuse you, harass you, and all that shit. But you don't say anything because why would you say anything, right?
No, I mean, even it like there was just a thing about them, but I never like admitted shit that happened. But I never had to deal with that kind of like confrontation like that. The only problem I had to deal with the chick before was the fact that they just had the insanity just to not fucking trust me. They had a tough time trusting me. There was a time where they tried to confront me over nothing, and I tried to show proof of everything. I said, "Man, you don't believe me, don't you?"
That sounds like a Latina trick to me.
Yeah, like how can I be talking to another? How can I be talking to another damn chick? How can I be talking to another damn chick if I'm over here with you dumb fucker?
Exactly.
And then the point about it was that one chick tripped over a dumb text message when it was actually the phone she was using, and she went nuts about it. I tell her, "What the fuck are you talking about? Didn't you just use that damn phone?" And she was just too stupid about it.
Nah, man. That's not
no, but it made no sense. She dumped me over that shit, but then she was using the other phone because her other phone was shut off, and she was mad about that shit. Like, it doesn't make sense. These chicks, I mean, that's just the fun part about these chicks, man. They're fucking confusing and conniving.
Oh, but CG, I got to go back to work.
All right, Eddie. Have a good one.
Yep.
Are there any chicks that are?
What's good?
Well, are there any chicks that are interested in joining the sports talk instead of the trash talk circle?
No, I don't really care for that shit. I mean, dude, chicks. I don't really care for it. I don't even know why we're even talking about it, man. I'm not a part of this no more.
Well, I know. I'm just saying if there's any girls that come on here for the sports talk.
There's very little. Not that big of a community with chicks, but there's just some who come around. Like the ones I get coming on my stream, like come in the comments. Some of them do different platforms. They're not like most sports talkers. Or then when you got that other community, there's very little girls who do the content, but not that big. I mean, females are very limited in certain capacity of the groups, but I think they should be out there doing other platforms too. There's some females who do sports also, but it's not that big of a platform like the men do, There's difference.
That's true, CG. By the way, CG, how you doing, buddy? You doing good?
Doing good, my dude.
Good. I'm happy to hear that, buddy. So how was your day?
It was all right. Just got my day off, just chilling.
Nice, man. I'm happy to hear that.
He was busy flipping burgers at McDonald's, everybody.
I knew that was coming.
Hey, wait, is that the old video I had?
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
that was the old video.
Look, CG works at McDonald's.
Yeah, he does.
I work at McDonald's? I wish.
Works at McDonald's with Tyson.
Oh, come on, dude. I work 2 jobs actually. I do like 2 different contracts, but I'm already like doing like part-time on the other job, so
you work 2 jobs. One of them is flipping burgers.
Nah, one's actually
Ottos, you really had to go off like that, didn't you?
I actually do like let's see, I do security at another company, and then I do one I do janitorial also, so I do 2 different jobs.
Oh my god.
No, I do janitor work too. I work at different companies, so I do like 2 different jobs. I mean, that's part of why I've been saving up.
Wait, is that actually true?
What's true?
What you just said.
Well, I do security work and I do janitorial, so it's kind of like 2 different jobs I do. I mean, I work with my friend who works in a little a place downtown or something, like a little like old place. We usually have to clean up the whole entire places in the buildings. Me and my friend, and then I do mostly security guards during the 5 days a week. So I do a little part time of other jobs. I mean, I do janitorial. That's probably why you guys don't see me do videos out there, because I have to always turn my phone off as a janitor. Because I just got hired a week ago for that job, so I do 2 jobs.
Who do you guys want me
That's good, man. How much money do you make?
If we're looking combined total, we're looking at about, let's see. If we're talking money wise, I think it's combined at 27 an hour on both jobs. Like if you combine them together, so it's about almost 27 or 24 an hour. So like janitorial, I probably do at least 3 times a week, or at least 3 times a week on a 8-hour shift on both ends of the different things. Usually, sometimes I got to do 2 shifts on the same day just to complete the other days. And then I do another one where I actually just go in for that, because I have to be flexible on my other company too.
Oh yeah. By the way, I checked out that frog splash video.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
I mean, I don't know what the hell that was, but it looked like he was trying to dive in the pool feet first.
Yeah, it was, dude.
Wait, who are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
We're talking about AEW.
AEW. Wait, who did the frog splash video? Who was it?
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate Snoop Dogg. I don't like Snoop. Like, I used to be a fan of his music, but something he did on Instagram, he took it down, but I just couldn't forgive him for what he posted.
I mean, I don't.
What he post?
He posted a cop getting hit by I don't know what object hit him, but he posted a cop getting hit by an object, and he said, and the description said, "Karma, bitch."
Oh, we're talking like, dude, that Snoop Dogg's always controversial. Then you got Ice Cube, who's controversial too. So
no, it was just the way Snoop Dogg disrespected the police officers after what they did to George Floyd was basically unacceptable, because the cop that got hit by the object basically had nothing to do with the George Floyd murder. Basically, all these cops that were getting murdered had nothing to do with the George Floyd murder.
Oh, so you're talking about the way how Snoop Dogg was talking shit about the entire police force. Oh, okay. I mean, not all cops are bad. I'm just saying. Like, I got like some family members who are actually working the police force, and they're not all bad people. It's just these other cops give them a bad rap, let's be honest. And I'm not just saying it just to not create any issues, but it's like you get most of these bad cops from different perspectives. Some of them overuse authority power, and then you got some who are just doing the job right. There's just some that you don't see out there.
And another thing, I saw the body cam footage. George Floyd was resisting arrest.
Interesting.
I mean, like, in terms of, like, you're always going to have, like, and you should know, like, CG probably has a good example. Like, if you're a part of any group in the past or something, like, you're always going to have people that just fuck it up. I mean, that's just how it's going to be. Like,
it's going to make you look bad because of the way one individual or certain individuals do it, But I don't think all cops are cruel, man. There's some good ones out there. It just depends on the people, because there's some that make them look bad. But I've worked with some cops out here, and they're not all bad people. It's just they're doing their job. But I've seen some cops where I actually had to get pulled over for no reason, and I guess it was like excessive force or something. But I didn't even do shit, and I had to be fucking put down for no reason. And I never understood why they even did it, because one of them freaking assumed I was a part of a gang affiliation shit, and I was not even a part of it. But it was like, that's how they looked at me because I'm a Hispanic. That's just how fucked up it is.
Yeah, that's basically why I have respect for Snoop Dogg. I thought he was cool, had cool music. But after he posted that video, I just don't have respect for him anymore.
I mean, yeah, I mean, if you live in LA, right? I mean, you live close to that area, right?
Well,
Yeah.
LA, I just live like a couple hours from that area, but
Right.
he's from Long Beach, so he lives down Long Beach.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that usually, like when they do it to me. I mean, when I get pulled, actually rarely happens to me. I just put on my white guy voice.
Oh, so you
I
said
never got pulled
you-
over.
How you doing, sir? You know what I'm saying? Like, I always say sir and or officer, like respectfully and shit like that. Basically, all you gotta do is kiss their ass.
Oh, the one time I ever had to go deal with a cop was like, dude, I didn't even notice that I was getting yelled at because I was just listening to music, listening to music, mind my own business. And I guess somebody who hit the car and wrecked, they kind of automatically thought it was me
Right.
because they thought I was the hit and run guy, but I wasn't, bro. And then the moment I walked towards going to the house,
Yeah.
or before I was going to the house, but it was a little further, way further down.
Right.
I get jumped by the fucking police, and then they fucking take me down, which was stupid as fuck. But then they fucking apologize, and I just tell them, man, just don't fucking do that shit to me again. I mean, I was gonna fucking put on charges, but it was whatever.
I mean, you should probably reported them, but what I do, like, I have a protocol. If I ever get when I get pulled over, I just like pull both my hands on the wheels, and then
come on in, bro. But you got a Instagram or you got Instagram or something. Follow me on CG Ruthless, or if you got Twitter, I'll send you the link, bro.
Hey guys, maybe if you guys didn't make so much troll this one.
Yeah, true. By the way, CG, I was so distracted that I did not know you were live. I'm terribly sorry.
That's all right, man. It's never late, man. I just had to put an intro.
Okay, man.
Like, my gosh, man, y'all people need to grow up with these troll accounts. Like, if there were not that many troll accounts or that many people that were corny, like Tyson and all that, this would not have to come to that.
It wouldn't have come to that. It's just I'm not trying to get all these trolls over here, man. So it's like anybody can go into the stream, but it just has to go through Instagram now. It's like I didn't want to do this, bro. I didn't want to do that, but it just got to stop.
49ers Ultimate Report doesn't have a Twitter or Instagram. Dang.
You know, I'll make an exception for him. I'll just make an exception for him. Let's see if he'll go in or not. But after that, I'm not doing this. But probably just for him.
Yeah. Or you can have I think you said you had email too. So I mean, when you can do that,
I don't know if he does, but I'll try to let him in. But then after that, it's gonna be anybody's guess. I'm just saying I'm not letting anybody go into these links no more, bro. But it's like this guy has no other way to get in, so I'll probably just let him in for a quick second.
It's not fun.
Or he can go in. He can go in now. So, but I'm not gonna let anybody go in no more. But for 49ers Ultimate Report, man, at least try to get me through email or something next time.
Yeah, because it's not fun when you have a troll pop in with like porn on their
that's why I don't want to take that chance, bro. But it's like I don't know.
What happens? Just curious, what happens if there's like porn? What happens? Like, does YouTube take offense to that?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
because any bit of the porn, it can be against their policy.
Right. They can flag it down or whatever.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Because any bit of the porn, it can be against their policy. Yeah, it is, dude. They could take your channel down if they show stuff like that. That's why I've been trying to prevent the trolls. What's up? What's up, John Jay?
How's it going, everybody? My name is John Jay, and I'm the 49ers Ultimate Report. Thank you very much, CC Ruthless, for having me on. So I apologize. I apologize. I don't have Twitter or Instagram. I think I'm the only guy at my age. I'm only 30 years old, and I don't have Twitter, Instagram. So I'm really sorry. You have to put that out.
Email?
Huh?
Do you have like some email or something?
Oh yeah, I have email.
All right, then I'll probably just try to hit me up on Chris Gone 028 at yahoo.com. I can hit you up on there. But I'll make an exception for today, bro, because I know you want to go in, so it's cool.
I mean, to be fair, it's probably better for your health not to have either platform.
Yeah, I like to. Before that, I used to let everybody go in, but now it's kind of like an issue to where my channel got flagged down because of all these nudity shit.
Look, fellas. CG's not like me, where basically I can take on anybody.
Dude, I'm not the old me. I'm not the old me, bro. I'm not into that.
No, I do think CG can like take on like trash talk with people. He's just probably tired of that shit.
I'm getting weird out, bro. A full year or two, bro. You start to understand that this is.
Don't worry, buddy. You're gonna get tired of that shit too. It's gonna come into one day. You're gonna get tired of that shit. I'm telling you.
Well, for now, I don't have any YouTubers to slender, even though I want.
Right now, you're young and you're just starting out. But when you start to grow, you're gonna be like, I don't want to deal with this shit anymore.
So yeah, dude. So I heard that we just retained K'Wan Williams, bro. So what do you think we're gonna get next? You think we'll get Gardner Minshew?
You're asking me?
No, I'm asking John Jay.
Oh yeah. I would not mind having Gardner Minshew. Like in the 2 years he's been with the Jacksonville Jaguars, he's shown that he can play football. Last year he played half the year. I don't know what happened. After they won that game, they lost all the other games in a row.
Well, I think they wanted to just tank for Trevor Lawrence.
I mean, they're going to draft him, right?
Yeah, so that kind of makes sense to not play Gardner Minshew and have him play Glennon.
If Flacco didn't go to the Eagles, he would have been a better fit than probably Gardner Minshew.
Well, then you think about it. Signing C.J. Beathard was a clear message that they're just going to stick with Trevor Lawrence because they know C.J. Beathard's a downgrade over Gardner Minshew. So that's probably what they were doing, getting a backup who won't compete for a starting job.
At best,
don't you agree, John Jay? Don't you agree about that part? Like,
at best, he's going to be the third.
Well, personally, like, if you're going to draft Trevor Lawrence, you don't need, Gardner Minshew unless Urban Meyer, who's the coach, believes Gardner Minshew is going to start some games. And when you bring in a quarterback like C.J. Beathard, you're basically saying Trevor Lawrence is going to start day one. Gardner Minshew, I don't know if he wants to be a backup. So if the 49ers, because I cover 49ers, that's the only team I cover, it's basically saying that you are worried about Jimmy Garoppolo. If you bring any veteran quarterback, it's basically you are telling the franchise, Jimmy Garoppolo will get hurt, and I would rather have Gardner Minshew. So I think that's what's going on in that situation. I'm a person who lets things play out. I don't speculate. I don't report anything. I do believe that John Lynch is doing something different this year than the other years. I think he's learned his lesson. So that's just how I look at that situation.
Yeah, we're playing these 1-year contracts or these proven contracts, and we're not paying too big on those other guys, except for the Trent Williams contract. But I think it's avoidable after the third year.
But is Minshew even a threat? I mean, if he would go anywhere, he would probably be there to be he's going to be a backup. Let's be honest. He's not going to be a starter. He's not going to be a franchise quarterback.
I think if injuries came to play, and let's say Jimmy G does miss a couple games, but if Minshew can win a couple of those games, that's viable right there, right?
Right, because he would be a good backup, though. I don't think he's ever going to be like a franchise quarterback, though. I don't think he's going to be a threat to anybody. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's the point of that. But it's always important to get a viable backup. But I mean, last year Mullins didn't quite step up to the plate, but he only won one game. Then you had C.J. Beathard. This guy only won 2 career games. The rest of it was kind of he put up garbage numbers, and John Jay will agree on that part, right?
Yeah, I don't know why Kyle Shanahan ever drafted this guy at the 3rd round in 2017. He has got better every year, and we saw it when Mullins was playing bad against the Eagles and when Mullins was playing bad against the Dolphins. And the last 2 games of the year, Beathard really stepped up his game in 4 years, but you should never draft a quarterback for 4 years of development. And that's one thing that really pissed me off about Beathard is that, Kyle Shanahan, you're supposed to be the quarterback guru. And you thought that C.J. Beathard was going to be a really good quarterback. And that's the thing that pissed me off about C.J. Beathard. It really shows you that Kyle Shanahan is still learning and he's entering year 5. And that's one thing that worries me. you've done really well with all these other quarterbacks, but Garoppolo has got hurt. Mullins regressed in the 3 seasons after, he was given an opportunity. And that's why John Lynch has to realize you have to have someone. They don't have to be perfect, but just someone who can carry that offense using the weapons. So we'll see, like all the quarterbacks I wanted, they're on other teams. I'm not betting Minshew's going to be signed with the 49ers just by what has happened. I think the 49ers are putting too much faith in the health of Jimmy Garoppolo. That's personally my opinion. So,
yeah, but I think if we acquire Gardner Minshew, which will probably won't be too much in return, maybe we can give him for a 5th round, but I think that would be a hell of a pickup. But I think getting him as an insurance policy is a good idea because I don't think he's going to compete for the starting job, just like CEO Top Dog says, but you get a serviceable backup who can be kind of like a starter. But, like, if you get Gardner Minshew as your insurance quarterback in case it comes down to the injuries and it comes down to him playing at least, let's say he plays at least 4 or 5 games and he wins those games, that's very viable, right? That's very viable.
Yeah, I agree. Like, Gardner Minshew is not a bad quarterback. I don't think any NFL quarterback that makes in the NFL is garbage. There are many coaches who excuse my language, suck, that they don't know how to develop quarterbacks. That's the reason why I worry that if the quarterback that everybody wants in San Francisco, Zach Wilson, goes to the Jets and say Wilson plays really good, but that team is horrible, you can't get mad at Zach Wilson. You're supposed to win all these games. So quarterbacks are never lucky that are the best to go to the best teams. That's why I feel the best quarterback for the 49ers, if we do draft one at 12, is Mac Jones, because Kyle Shanahan likes those quarterbacks. He just does. He has a bias. I've seen it. I've watched it.
Yeah, Mac Jones just seems like a good fit, kind of like a more ready version of Jimmy G, if so better. I think Mac Jones has got the it factor, but we're looking at 1 year of his. We're looking at him as a 1-year starter, but he did play some limited games like the previous year when Tua got hurt. So you do see some good upside with Mac Jones. I personally wouldn't be upset about this pick, even if we did draft him. Would he be the perfect quarterback to groom, right?
I mean, I almost agree with the statement, but I do think there are some bad quarterbacks. I would like Nate Peterson is trash. Like, there are some quarterbacks that just come in the league and just like.
Oh, the Raiders got him, bro. The Raiders got Peterman.
No, really?
Pick machine. Yeah, he's a pick machine on their practice squad or so.
Jesus, how does this
What
guy
up,
have a
PG?
job?
Hey, what's up, Tom?
Do you miss me?
Sure, man. But do you got Twitter or Instagram, bro? So, because I only did this one other occasion, I'm probably just gonna work out something with John Jay on an email thing next time. But I made
do
an
have
exception.
Instagram, but I did follow you.
Well, okay, so if you follow me there, I'll send you the link next time. But I had to make sure to put it in for everybody. But I'm trying to make a new policy for that. But since John Jay didn't have none of that, I'll make an exceptional for today. I'll probably just message you the info, John Jay, when you do your pro, and then you can just leave me the info, and I'll show you the email where I'm at.
That's my Instagram name. I'm on private chat.
Okay. All right,
So,
I got you there, bro. I'll
I think I
screenshot
already
it.
follow you,
I'll follow
CG.
you. No, I
So-
don't mind just having everybody go on my stream all the time. It's just I got to make sure there's no more trolls coming in with these private parts or these little whack ass shit,
Yeah.
Man, if you listen, fellas, if you guys didn't make so much troll counts, we would have more
What does
content
die?
to talk. We would have
I
more
mean,
content.
I'm pretty sure I'll let anybody go in, but it's just that the way they've been doing shit like that, bro, you can't be showing some private shit like that, man. And I can't tolerate that, man. My channel's been getting flagged a little bit with that shit, so I can't do that.
How do they even get that crap?
I don't know. They either watch gay porn or something. I don't know.
I mean, they probably just go online, download the picture, and then switch it out or something.
That's just how they do it, bro. Like these trolls, it can be somebody that we probably are not aware of, and it can be one of those trolls, bro. Like Like, that's just the way I'm trying to run my stream at. I'm trying to run my stream more fairly to where it doesn't have that kind of issue. But I'm more than open to let anybody go in. But if you're gonna do some trolls like that where it kind of goes out of my my standard, then I'm not gonna allow it because, like, see, I'm okay with letting some other people like you guys, like CEO Top Dog's a regular subscriber who talks sports. He knows this stuff. Butters is more like a chill back Chicago Bears fan, does a little bit of everything. I'm cool with him. Dominic is just a youngster who probably likes to talk sports too. Then you got John Jay, who's actually a really good reporter for the Niners. Like, he puts on his good insight and opinion, just like 49ers First Takes, which I had him like a few days ago. He's a good dude. So I'm probably going to have him again.
Yeah.
Then you got NY Tom as a regular person, so he's cool.
Which I do like a stream.
But I mean, I just have to watch out for those trolls. Like, I don't know if it's either one of those other guys. I mean, I don't know, dude. That's why I'm trying to avoid it.
Yeah, and this is why I don't pull my face.
Well, guys, believe it or not, actually, Tyson actually pulled up here one time on the sports talk.
And dude, it's just the fun part about it was I didn't even have to say his name at all. It's just
He
you get a lot of
burgers at McDonald's.
All right, bro. Let's just move on with it.
So, Gigi, do you watch March Madness?
I haven't watched none of that, man. I haven't watched that. I haven't watched none of the March Madness in 10 years, personally. I don't watch much of it. No, I mean, I've heard about it, the college stuff, the college basketball. I haven't seen that in quite a long time. So who's that kid? Oral Roberts. Is he any good?
Oh, Oral Roberts is the 15 seed team that beat Ohio State.
Which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, it's one of those Cinderella teams, huh? Like, they always upset the top seeded team, which is kind of weird, but...
Look, that was kind of Ohio State's fault. They had the referees help them the entire game, and they couldn't even beat that 15 seed.
Oh, God.
Not to mention that.
Yeah.
This is the same team that barely got to the championship game in the Big Ten.
By the way, I'm a Louisiana fan, so LSU.
I'm just rooting for Loyola at this point because they're the only Illinois team that's basically in the tournament right now, so I don't see why not.
So who do you go for on March Madness, John Jay?
I stopped watching basketball after LeBron James left Cleveland to Miami because the NBA they're becoming more of a a class that comes out like every 5 years. They develop and then they come together. And I live in San Francisco. The Warriors, now they play in San Francisco right next to the AT&T ballpark. But when they were in Oakland, it was huge madness, like the people, these like fake Warrior fans. And the Warriors really hurt how I saw the team. So I stopped watching basketball in general. So basketball for me, I'm just, I stopped watching it. So, yep.
Yeah, we're about the same age, man. Like, I just lost interest of certain stuff. Like, some people be like saying, why you stop not watching stuff? I know some people like my age still watch stuff like that, but it's like, I don't know, dude. It's like you feel like you're like a little older. I mean, dude, I'm gonna be 31. I'm gonna be 31 next week, so that just shows you how I get older throughout the years. I mean, man, I used to be more into the other stuff, like video games, for example. I would always play these video games, but not so much, bro. Like, I just feel like I kind of get tired of them.
Wait, you were born in 1990?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm just in my early 30s, so it's like, it's a blessing, but at the same time, I'm like years away from being 40, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, 40, that's rough.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. CC, I'm going to actually take off now. I have more projects I have to do, but I wanted to tell you with the people on the stream who are watching is that, because you cover the 49ers just like I do. I'm working on a project where I'm trying to bring in people like myself to make a community. So I will reach out to you as soon as possible, and I want to have segments on with you in the future. So if you're down with that, you could be a regular guest on my YouTube channel. So I don't know how you feel about that.
Oh, I feel good about it, man. That's good. We can debate 49ers football. Like, I've actually tried to get other YouTubers to go in also. I mean, like 49ers First Takes, it was a start. Maybe by the coming weeks, I'm going to do another stream with him. But he was like happy about it. He was like excited about it. So he was kind of nervous, but at the same time, I felt like me and him kind of clicked pretty well too. So I think maybe we could all just do that too. I mean, I like to take him along also, but it's like depends on his schedule. But dude, this guy knows his football from the X's and O's, so I kind of enjoy that. And I definitely think you'll be the same way too. I mean, Jaden DeBay is another guy I've actually had a good interaction with. And I mean, it's good people, but I've been trying to see if I can get Beast Rider to go in, but it's kind of like he'll try to hit me up some other time.
I know, because he said that he's trying to reach out to both of us, but like he's a real beat writer, so basically he does other projects, and he told me that he wants me on this week, but I haven't heard about. But for sure, he said he wants to have you on, and for sure, like he's all about that Beast Rider family, so he's got your back. I speak with him time to time. He's very busy, so. Thanks very much, man. You enjoy everybody the live stream, and if you want to check out my channel, it's 49 Ultimate Report.
No, man. All right, bro. All right, man.
Yeah, I'll definitely check you out, man.
Yeah, check out 49ers Ultimate Report, man. He does nothing but Niners Report, just like Hey, but check out 49ers First Takes also. He's another one. Then you want to check out Beast Riders. He's a good one also. I mean, I don't know if you heard of Beast Rider.
Beast Rider? No, I haven't heard of him. No.
Oh, dude, he does a lot of. Not only that he mostly does 49ers Report, but he does all 32 teams. So even if you're not a Niners fan, he'll consider you as a Beast Rider family.
Okay.
Check out his stream, bro. Check out his stream. It's kick ass, bro. Like he's a beast, bro. He's bulky. That's why they call him Beast Rider.
I mean, that's his channel name.
Yeah, go check him out, Beast Rider, bro. Like I guess from what John Jay said, he's trying to reach me out, but I think in the coming week I'll be able to have a show with him.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the channel, but I can't seem to.
Beast Rider is what he's called, but he's that bulky. It's Ryan Sakamoto. That's his actual name.
Oh, hey, okay. CG. Did you like my Seth? Did you see? Mm-hmm. Did you like my Seth Rollins laugh?
Yeah, that laugh part where he kind of gets a little cocky and corny a little bit.
What is that bullshit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Hold on a minute.
Dude, I was trying to let Ultimate Report talk, but I guess you were too loud on it, so I tried to mute you a little, but I wasn't trying to do it in a rude way because he was trying to say something. So
yeah, too much commotion is going on.
Yeah. Dude, March Madness, it's not exactly like it used to be, I ain't gonna lie, I used to watch a lot of the March Madness a long time ago, but I did get to see some of the March Madness with Fresno State a little bit, so got to watch a little bit of their basketball program and some other basketball. Like I would always check out Oklahoma's program. I would always check out North Carolina's and other teams, like the top ranked teams.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just not the same. I remember Duke used to be the shit. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Duke always plays down to their competition. I'm surprised though. This team, the team lost to Arizona. After they won the national championship, they've been getting embarrassed. This team lost to Arizona, when they had only one good player, and the team lost to a 15 seed, a random school called Levi. And the team lost to some 14 seed. I think it was Mercy or whatever.
Oh man, dude, that's just some weird stuff with college. Dude, I think I remember the last team that actually won. Wasn't it what is it, Villanova that won the championship, or was it a different year they won?
Oh, Michael muted.
No, but I remember the previous year. I think Villanova won, or was it or was it North Carolina? Which one of them? I forgot which one won it last year. But I've
I
heard
think
about
it's like Villanova. I can't remember.
Last year was canceled due to COVID.
Oh, okay, but the previous years back, I've heard Villanova won it because I look at because every time you check out the commercials and all that, they talk about the championship shit, and I think Villanova popped up.
The ones who wanted the ones who won it were Virginia.
Oh, okay. So, but it was Villanova.
Yeah, Villanova has won it, but it was like 2 years, years ago that they won it.
Yeah, because I seen that on the commercial where they talk about here the championship thing, whatever. You know how they always do that championship thing with the sports thing where it tells you can order this and that shit.
To be honest, bro, Virginia didn't even deserve to win the championship because they basically pay the referees it was like a double dribble or something that basically got them to the Final Four in the first place.
Nah, man. And then you got. I mean, it's just I don't really follow basketball like that, man. I barely watch any Lakers content. I mean, like any sports event, but anytime I get a chance to see it, I see it. But it's not the same. It's not the same. Ever since Kobe retired, I just didn't seem to really care for basketball that much, man.
Basketball is one of those sports where it's just it's hard to keep up with the regular season because it's there's way too many games.
And schedule, dude. And my schedule is just in the way too much, so it's not like I get a chance to watch much of it. Yeah, so it's
like basketball is just hard for me to get into on like football. Like football, I can watch a game and it'll be interesting, but basketball is I don't know. It's just I think that since they have too many games, it's just not as special as the weekly football games.
Look, I don't care what sports it is, especially because I'll get slendering teams in the end.
You'll get
I mean, as bad as wrestling has been over the years, I still watch it despite what people think. I just don't really see it as the same. I grew up in the Attitude Era, grew up in the War Zone. That was the real shit. Right. This is just all childish shit, man.
Yeah, that's just garbage. I mean, watch it.
The only reason why I watch the WWE now is because of the Firefly Funhouse.
I hate that gimmick. No offense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be fair, it pretty much describes his character.
Yeah, but he's like a ripoff of the Undertaker with a little bit of the Boogeyman.
Well, I didn't like the addition of Alexa Bliss being a part of it as well. I mean,
yeah, Alexa Bliss playing that part is kind of like that wicked, scary woman from the movies. Like the one called Annabelle or some other ones. Bro, that's scary.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been looking at the way she looks, and she actually looks kind of hot. Being if you look directly at Alexa Bliss gimmick now, and you look at her eyes, she actually looks like a very badass villain.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was happy about that role from when that interview she got. So it seems to me she was okay with that character and she's kind of flourished with it. But I mean, dude, okay, what's been wrong with wrestling lately, bro? Is that soft porn shit, bro? That shit is whack. Remember that other wrestler who got sexual harassment or did some sexual assaults or some shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one guy who used to do the thing called a dick flip shit? That was fucking whack. Dude, this fucking police looking dude that has that fucking stash named Joey Ryan, fucking faggot, bro. That dude was a disgrace.
Who's Joey Riot?
Oh, dude, you never heard of him? Joey Ryan? He's in a different wrestling promotion.
Well,
but
it was probably in your era, in your old school era.
No. He was currently in this era. He was just in what you call TNA. Lucha Underground. You gotta look him up, bro. Look up Joey Ryan. He was that was a guy in this era, but he got blackballed now for that kind of shit he pulled off. Check him out, bro. Check out Joey Ryan. Check out Joey Ryan, bro.
Also, CG, I'm gonna be married to some diva. Well, I have a crush on Bailey.
Oh, okay.
She's currently married, from what I'm hearing.
Well, she was married, but she got a divorce from what I heard.
Oh, hey, but dude, check out Joey Ryan, and you tell me what that character. You tell me what you think of that character, bro. He's kind of like a poor man's Rico. Remember Rico? I don't know if you guys heard of him, but he was part of my days too. But in the Ruthless Aggression era, this wrestler used to be manager for Billy and Chuck, and he used to be the manager for 3 Minute Warning. Then he became his own guy. That's what Joey Ryan reminds me of. That fucking little faggot. No offense, excuse my language, but man, dude, that guy was a joke. Who does this shit, bro? Who does these whack ass shit? A dick flip? What the fuck is that shit, bro? That's some no. Like seriously, bro. Look on the YouTube, bro. Look at the video. Look at what he did on the video, bro. It's fucking sad that wrestling just sucks, bro. Because you have shit like that.
Yeah,
it's almost as bad as Bears Down.
Mm-hmm.
And CEO Top Dog, what was your phrase? Big Tusk? What does that even mean? Big Tusk.
Wait, big what?
That's your chant. Big
What?
Tusk or whatever.
Big Trust.
And that's better than Bears Down. The fuck? Oh, like at least you understand what Big Trust is.
No, I don't understand what Big Trust is.
Well, okay, wait. Which is worse, CG? Big Trust or Bears Down?
Bears Down just seems kind of like a disgrace in a way. Like, what does it got to do with what's with this Bears Down, bro? Like, are you trying to like negativity your team? I mean,
right? Yeah,
maybe
Bears
it's
Down. What the fuck is that? I mean, Bears Down makes no sense.
Okay, so I'll make a sentence out of it. The 49ers did a Bears Down to the Chicago Bears. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, wait.
But at least Bears Down makes sense. Big Tusk doesn't make any sense.
Well, Bears Down doesn't make sense, Michael. It doesn't make sense. That's the thing. What do you mean by Bears Down?
Wait, so Big Trust. Are we talking about Mark Ingram's nickname? Because that's probably the only thing that makes sense out of it.
That's the Ravens chant. Big Tusk.
No, that's not a chant. That's like
no.
Because the Big Trust is just something Mark Ingram started a year ago. That can't be our chant if he started that a year ago.
And plus, he's not with the Ravens.
Either way, it's a
exactly.
Let me tell you this: were the Chiefs always using the FSU fight song as their theme always?
You know what's the most annoying chant sound is "Go Pack Go," bro. That shit's fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm. I hate Packers.
I hate to bring the elephant in the room, but I hate the Packers fan base because most of the Packers fans, like Tom Grossi and Matt Ramage, are cool Packers fans. Majority of the Packers fans are just, my God, did they ever shut up about Aaron Rodgers?
Dude,
like
the way they scream, bro. There's not many Packers fans who take criticism for Aaron Rodgers. Like, there's very little of people I've talked to who are Packers fans, and there's some that actually criticize Aaron Rodgers, but the rest of them just keep on kissing his ass. Like, bro, like, what has he done for you guys since the Super Bowl? Yeah. And I'm not trying to be a hater with the Packers. I think they got a really good organization, franchise, but you never get to take criticism for your own quarterback.
And they're so delusional.
Yeah. You know what's even funnier? If you put a kid's song, all they're gonna say is "Go Pack Go." That shit's even annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Like we owned him. We owned them twice in the playoff.
Man, dude, that's the most annoying chant. That's the most annoying chant I ever hear in my life is hearing that "Go Pack Go" shit.
Like,
I swear, dude, I swear, if I see somebody say that, bro, I'm just gonna fucking flip out and say, "F you guys, man, fuck that shit, turn that shit off."
If anybody says "Go Pack Go," I'm knocking their ass out.
If you don't know, I live with
Go Pack Go is annoying. Go Pack
yeah,
Go
it is, but I'm not saying to be physical. I'm just saying that it's annoying in a way that it makes me feel that way.
Yeah, it's annoying. It has no creativity, but at least it makes sense.
It's something. Yeah, I mean that's the one thing that makes
down is supposed to mean.
Yeah, okay, like Go Pack Go does make more sense than Bear Down. Yeah, I'll agree on that part, but it's just
our chant is not Big Trust. Our chant is O, just O, no Big Trust, just O. That's
you know which one's one's the most annoying thing besides the Go Pack Go is that Raiders shit when those Raider fans say that stupid Raiders fucking this shit's fucking annoying, bro.
I never heard it before.
Oh no, dude! Like you hear these fans say that, those Raider fans say that shit, bro. It's the most annoying shit that they ever say, but they say it in a fucking slow, retarded way, like, bro. That's fucking annoying, bro.
Yeah, but speaking of the Packers, one I hate the fan base because one of them is a fanboy of mine.
Mm-hmm. And you know what else is annoying?
Okay, if you had to pick something annoying, what's annoying? Fly Eagles fly or go Pack go?
Fly Eagle fly.
See, you got different opinions.
Actually,
I think
I
go
could
Pack
deal
go.
with Fly Eagles fly. I just don't like go Pack go in general.
I would say,
or this one, or this is the most annoying one. How about them Cowboy shit? Well, fucking annoying as fuck.
Well, what's their shit?
I'll still take the go Pack go as annoying, even with
I hate the Fly Eagle fly.
Or I'll take the slowly delusional retarded Raider fan base sound because they sound like fucking degenerate weird, bro. Like, come on, who says that shit? That shit's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
It's like they had to take the short bus to say that shit. Bro, like if you live in the state of California and you hear that shit, bro, that annoys the shit out of you.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you never. I'm pretty sure you never experienced that, Butter. So you wouldn't know what annoying is until you go to California.
No. I've experienced annoying before. I've been hearing, smoking on that Bears pack. We know you for one thing, and that's getting beat by us twice a season. Like, bro.
But what's the meaning of bear down? What's the meaning of bear down? Is that just a negative vibe or something to use? Like bear down?
Look, bear down is basically the fight song. Bear down, Chicago Bears, fight to victory. It's basically the fight song.
That sounds retarded.
Yeah. Okay, but as much as I can't stand to go Pack go, at least it makes a little sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what? Also,
on the bill up.
Yeah, guess what's retarded? Big Tusk.
That's not our chance.
That's a player, bro. He doesn't even play with the Ravens no more. He's gonna do that for the Ravens. I mean, that for the Texans. I mean,
it's still their champ regardless until proven otherwise.
You can't have a champ for 1 year. That's not how it works, buddy. It has to be. It's a tradition. How can
then what's the Ravens chant if you know it so well?
It's O.
Oh, wait, what do they call Lamar Jackson in short words?
Like what? That's basically that's the Chiefs. Oh
no, the Ravens do like like that.
No, that's the Chiefs. Like that's basically
they do the Native American shit, which kind of got a lot of people offended by it. But I think they just did it out of respectful culture wise. I don't know.
It's because ours is the Seven Nation Army chant, basically. So that's why it's O. But it's better than Bears now.
Yeah, it's also better than Big Tusk.
Yeah.
It's not big. Did you just say Big Tusk?
Wait, what?
I thought it was Big Truss.
It's Big Truss, but Michael keeps saying Big Tusk.
Big Tusk. Like Big Tuscany? Big Tuscany. All right, man. I don't know. Yeah. Let's get too funny.
I don't know about the Giant chant. It's just "Let go, Giant."
That's it. All these chants actually pretty much suck.
Like Who that?
Or dude, the one that doesn't make the most sense to me is kind of like the least of my concern. But I don't know, dude. So I guess like Butter says, Bears Down is just a theme song. So I guess it's been there forever, right?
Yeah, it's been there since like the team has been born.
So I guess that kind of goes with their thing, even though it's a negative thing, but it's still kind of like something.
See, that's why the Bears suck all these years, is they knew that was like foreshadowing of why the Bears are going to suck.
Theo, please don't make me Raven slander you.
Oh, there's no Raven slander. That's the thing. You can't slander my team because it's better than yours.
I can slander any team, even my own team.
Okay. How can you slander? Out of everybody in this panel right now, you have the worst team. That's a fact.
CEO, man, listen, man. Look, You have so much to talk shit, but please, man.
Please,
At the end of the day, the Bears have a better chance of winning a Super Bowl than Lamar Jackson will.
that's a lie. That's a lie. Anybody here can tell you that's a lie.
Yeah.
Does anybody agree with that statement?
Well, I mean, dude, like Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson has to keep on winning consistently, man. I mean, they got a good talent, but I guess Lamar getting over the hump is a good sign. So we'll wait and see. You know.
Yeah.
But let's be honest. Over the Bears, like, would you take Lamar or the Bears for the whole Bears team?
I take Lamar because you can build around him.
There you go, Butters. There you go, bro.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying nothing bad about the Bears. I'm just saying, like, if you're talking talent that you can build around, of course you can build around Lamar, but he finally got over the hump, so maybe there's hope there.
The Browns will win a Super Bowl before Lamar can.
Oh my God!
Hey, you know what, man? You know what? You know what's even funnier, bro? If the Browns win the damn Super Bowl, is this the weirdest year of all time? Because the Browns haven't won shit in forever. Like, what was the last time they ever won anything? They haven't won shit in the 1950s. That's fucking.
And they were before the Super Bowl.
They never won a Super Bowl, but they won a championship in the 50s.
Actually,
with Otto Graham.
CG. I got a better one. The Bengals will win the Super Bowl before Lamar Jackson ever does.
Oh my God!
Oh, dude! No. Oh, dude! I'm laughing my ass off right there, bro. Did you just said the Bengals gonna win a Super Bowl before the Ravens, bro? Oh, dude! You know what's gonna be even more funnier, bro? I think the only chance the Bengals will ever win a Super Bowl is if the Ravens won fucking 10 Super Bowls. That's just how bad the Bengals are,
exactly. Bro. Like look at this panel. You got the 49ers, you got the Giants, you got the Ravens, and then you got the Bears. Like, that is like which one of those teams does not fit?
Look, if the Giants are better than the Bears, why haven't they beat us the past 2 seasons?
The Giants are a better franchise than the Bears. It's not even close. So
answer the question.
Yeah, I can agree with you, Gio, because we won like 4 Super Bowl.
But as far as the Giants, they just have been more relevant. They've been more like a team that's relevant. But then lately, they've just been rebuilding and being a little bit of a rebuild mode. So I'm not saying that you should give the Giants a pass. No, I don't think so. But I think that's their excuses because they're starting with a new coach that they got last year, and it takes time. The Bears, they don't have no excuses. You got Matt Nagy, you got yourself a quarterback, but now you're going to go invest in another quarterback. The Bears got all the talent in the world, but I don't know how they're still not as competitive for the Packers. They should be able to overtake the Packers. That's what my issue is with the Bears, bro.
The only reason the Bears, the city of Chicago, is relevant is because people die in record number. That's the only reason you guys are relevant. All right?
And you sure Baltimore ain't? I've been to Baltimore before.
At least, yeah, Baltimore sucks balls, but it's not Chicago.
Well, I mean, I've heard a lot of stuff about Baltimore being a dumpster, but I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if that's true or false.
Yeah, plus you argue.
Baltimore is a dumpster.
And plus,
so it's just like Oakland. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, Baltimore. Yeah, it's pretty much like Oakland, but on the East Coast.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and also CEO Top Dog, you also beat with a hillbilly Jagganoff in Baltimore, so.
Wait, what did you say? You called Jag a hillbilly?
Oh, dude, that's kind of fucked up right there.
Well, CEO's called Jagganoff a hillbilly.
Well, he deserves it.
Oh, dude, Jagganoff is all right. I don't got no issue with him. I just think that he just thinks he's above everybody else. He doesn't really like respond or acknowledge much people. He likes to be his own guy, but he seems like a pretty chill dude.
I like Jagganoff because I can hit him with Teletubbies and fart jokes.
Yeah, what's up with these jokes, bro? Those jokes are horrible, bro.
Dude, what is it with I don't get the point of the jokes, but ever since that Fizz is kind of like put in his other group, he's actually always considered Jagganoff and that dude, I guess Boogie and the others, but it's kind of changed his vibe a little, but still hitting off pretty good.
Yeah, Donnie, like the reason why I started this whole Teletubby shit and fart jokes is because, believe it or not, Terminator actually said this on a live stream that Terminator is a Fisk unit shooter, but he rarely shows up now.
He's probably like an alternative account for somebody who shows up regularly. That's probably what it is.
So pretty much, he said Donnie is the secret fifth Teletubby named Stinky, and that's where it all started. The Teletubby Donnie slander.
I don't know, but you got to stop with the fart jokes because them jokes is just bad.
The fart jokes just seem kind of like I don't get it. I mean,
There's no point to the fart jokes. It's just like Michael only does that to be cringy, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And dude, if I'm not doing the fart jokes, basically it's the Teletubby jokes.
Yeah.
I guess if you look at it this way, you're just giving Fist the entertainment, but then CEO Top Dog's more of an outspoken one. Like anytime you see him put in like a super chat, it's like you get a good laugh out of it sometimes with him, and then you get a good laugh out of like sometimes when you look at CEO Top Dog's comments, bro, it's like you kind of understand a little of his joke, and then you're like saying, "Oh shit, bro, that shit's fucking kick ass," in a way. Like, dude, sometimes I like how you comment Bertha that one time. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I haven't seen Bertha in a while. Like, I feel like it's a troll account.
Yeah, I wonder who that was.
I feel like CEO Top Dog murdered her in the buffet.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
No. I actually
really tried looking up her channel, believe it or not.
What?
Wasn't she like a Buffalo Bills fan or something? Because she always
She's a Cowboys fan. She's a Cowboys fan.
Oh yeah, a lot of those Cowboy fans went away after the whole Fisk fight with the Cowboys.
Dude, Fisk doesn't fuck around with Cowboy fans like that, man. Like there's very little Cowboy fans he'll roll with, but the rest of them are like he'll just put them on the hit list.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Is like there was a lot of Cowboys fans that showed up
and trashes his channel.
They were talking. Then he just did like 3 videos dedicated talking shit to them, and then working back.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, but CEO Top Dog, why doesn't Donnie like clap back or whatever?
He. What do you mean? Like he doesn't clap back?
Yeah, he doesn't like respond. He usually is not a like a responder that who will just take on anybody like me and you.
I mean, because to be honest, like first of all, the only person who goes at Donnie is you, and like it's hard to rebut fart jokes. Like, how do you respond to that?
I mean, I also called him Humpty Dumpty.
I mean, it's just like to be fair, like when you do those jokes, like Fist Vegas takes shots, and everybody in the panel just laughs. So he doesn't do anything because it's like he's like, oh, this is ridiculous, so I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, everybody in the chat like gets like content like I get like content like I got the body bag ready, Fist. I'll take care of Butters.
Oh yeah, who's that? I don't know who that dude. Like if some dude named Boogeyman just randomly showed up.
Yeah.
And
Boogeyman. Wait, isn't Boogeyman some other troll account or something?
Yeah, it feels like it's a troll account, but it feels like it's a troll account because of the whole profile pic. But like, I don't know. It has to be a new person because no one drops like that except for like. No one drops super chats like that heavy.
Someone actually made an account that said Fisk has a crush on Daniel Jones.
Oh yeah.
Well, is there such a troll account with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he said I act like Terrence and Phillip with fart jokes.
Oh shit! Like they even like I remember one of the guys even said that you seem more like besides Butters they call you Timmy or something. I don't know. One of the guys called you that.
Bro, or the guy who said that is basically, let's just say he's burned to a crisp.
Oh, man.
Burned to a crisp. That's all you need to know. Burned to a crisp. The guy who called me to me is burned to a crisp.
Look, and like, it's hard to come back at you because people clapped you a million times and you still keep going back.
Dude, he could take trillions of shots and still be alive.
Exactly. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm basically that one dude that basically just survives anything. even being burned to a crisp and still coming back alive. I'm just that one person that will never get off your ass until you accept defeat or you're just gone.
Yeah, that's what I thought about Bertha. Like she just took a million shots, but he ended up like leaving.
It's like they keep saying. It's like they keep saying, "Why you don't give up?" It's because Butters doesn't have that no quit attitude.
Yep, I have that no quit attitude. It's basically when I have these beefs with YouTubers and they basically say, "Oh, I have won this fight because he's acting like that Mortal Kombat when they say at the end fatality."
Fatality, like
yeah,
fatality.
That's what everybody thinks when they do a video on me or they make a response to me. They act like at the end of the video they say fatality,
victory,
flawless victory.
Gigi, I gotta tell you something.
Oh, man.
So today I was checking on my phone and I was on Instagram and then I got a death threat from an Eagle fan.
That's what happens with a lot of these little.
People be giving out death threats like it's candy nowadays.
Dude, like
I got a fucking death threat from the Eagle fan.
Dude, ever since I did that one troll with Tyson, bro, I was receiving like fucking thousands of fucking threats from my own fan base for that shit. But then it just started dying down, so it just went away.
Look, I don't care about death threats. It's just stupid on my part. Like,
it's kind of funny that they waste their energy over somebody, bro. It's just funny. Like, how can you waste your own energy over somebody you don't even know on the internet? I mean, it's just fucking hilarious.
Like, people that do that are basically weak and annoying assholes, and I basically criticized my own. Like, the fans went after Andy Dalton after he signed with the Bears, and I'm like, you're going after the wrong person. Don't go after Dalton because he's a great man off the field. You should go after the management who wanted to sign him in the first place.
So Ryan Pace, right?
Yeah, go at Ryan Pace. Don't go at the quarterback. Because
imagine sending death threats because about sports. Like, really?
Dude, I thought Eagles fans had that mentality of sending threats because I always see that always happen with Eagles fans.
Yeah, because I'm just like, why would you send a death threat over sports? That makes no fucking sense. Like,
I know,
some fans take it to the core, dude. Some fans really take it to the core.
I thought that didn't exist anymore.
Oh no,
whenever has fumbled the game, they Packers fans were literally on their phones, DMing Marquez Valdez-Scantling after he fumbled the game against the Colts.
I mean, I can slightly understand if players get death threats, even though that's not cool. But like, imagine like just random YouTubers who talk about sports getting death threats. Like, why would you do that? It makes no sense.
I have a feeling that some Baltimore Ravens fans were sending Justin Tucker some death threats after he realistically the Ravens could have realistically beat the Buffalo Bills because the Buffalo Bills scored 10 offensive points the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think anybody would send Tucker because he's like one of the most loved players in Baltimore. Believe it or not.
You know what's even sad about some fan base? Like, okay, I think Baltimore is the kind of fan when it comes to like certain players, but Lamar Jackson, bro, like the moment this guy plays great, it seems like you guys are kissing his ass, but the moment that he chokes or struggles, it seems to me your fan base just turns their back on him instantly, bro. I don't understand.
They did that in the playoffs when they faced the Chargers when Lamar was.
I mean, is there still
crying for Flacco?
Yeah, but is there still a hate for Lamar in that presence, or is it still kind of like been quiet?
No, people don't hate Lamar. Like there are people who just like in our fan base who couldn't let go of Joe Flacco, even though as we now see Joe Flacco is a journeyman. But the thing is with Lamar is people are like, he can't get over the hump, and I'm just like Lamar's a young player. He hasn't been in the league that many that many years. There's a host of successful quarterbacks who haven't gone to the playoffs until like year 6, and I'm just like, relax. Like he's gonna get over the hump. He got over the hump. It's not his fault. Like Greg Roman, just all he focuses on is run, and I'm just like, we're not gonna win a Super Bowl. Definitely not like in our current offense, because there's no way that the run is going to win the Super Bowl.
Exactly, because if you just build a team and basically just run, your opponents are going to know what you're doing, and they're going to take advantage of that the entire game.
Like Lamar.
Well, like that's part of the game plan with Baltimore is you got to stop the running game. If you don't stop the running game, it's going to be a long day. But if you do adjust on slowing down the running game, it makes it more limited till their offense can be, I don't want to say, but it can be a one-dimensional if you slow down that running game, you know?
I mean, yeah, definitely. Hold on. I mean, yeah, definitely. Like, it's just the run game for us is just like he would be good. Like, let's be honest. Like, Lamar would be good with the running without Greg Roman. We don't need Greg Roman anymore. I want him gone.
I mean, Greg Roman. If you guys wanted Greg Roman gone, you guys should have missed the playoffs.
I mean, we're gonna do that if we miss the playoffs. Like the whole Lamar hate thing would have gone like straight up. Like Lamar would have got like Lamar needed to get a playoff win. He got the playoff win. He got the monkey off his back. He can like relax a little bit now because it's not the whole narrative isn't like, oh yeah, he's an MVP. He's a great quarterback. He's breaking all these records, but he still hasn't won a playoff game. So I hate it. That narrative is gone. But so he needed that win. So I wouldn't have.
So, yeah, the pressure's off Lamar Jackson because he got over the hump. But when it comes down to it, I think majority of the Raven fans will agree with this. Like, it's just Greg Roman's play calls like garbage. Like, I've got to witness that when he was with us, and there were some play calls that were brilliant at times, but it was mostly a costly play calls that screwed up the game at times, bro. It's like I don't know if John Harbaugh is ever going to fire Greg Roman, because if Jim Harbaugh couldn't do that, then what makes you think that John will do the same thing? I mean, I just think that they're both completely like the same when it comes to like friendship. Like, let's say, for example, okay, like my boss, this supervisor guy, you know, this one fucking dude that acts like a fucking dick and starts problems. For some reason, he just sticks with that guy.
Right.
And a lot of the employees are complaining about it, the way he treats everybody else. But at the end of the day, the boss just seems to like give this guy so many damn chances. This is just like the Ravens. This is just like John Harbaugh giving Greg Roman chances, you know?
Right.
I mean, this guy could even get arrested by the cop and still get a fucking job. That's just how fucking stupid these people are.
Yeah, I don't understand why people do. Some people's in charge that they do it now these days.
I get the fact that it's loyalty, but come on, man. If this guy's holding you back, you got to get rid of it.
No like offense. sometimes I even want Ryan Pace fired, because even though I agree Kyle Fuller hasn't been like, you know, he's still a good cornerback, but he's still that his cab still was like, say what you want about Bill O'Brien, say what you want about Dave Gettleman. At least they traded their star players and they got something in return. This dude Ryan Pace legit cut Kyle Fuller and replaced him with Desmond Trufant. I'm like, you could have just traded Kyle Fuller and get something in return, like a first pick.
Yeah, even if
his draft value would have been like maybe a second round.
I mean, yeah, you should have even got peanuts for him, just like Bill O'Brien did.
Dude, that could have been something for the Bears, but come on, dude, you cut away a star player who still isn't his prime. I mean,
that was a dumb move. Y'all should have just traded him, even if it was for peanuts. Y'all should have traded him.
Yeah, I mean,
dude, even for a fourth round, take it. Fuck it.
Look. Some fans will just say, "Oh, he misses on like key interceptions," which is like I know Kyle Fuller. He misses on a lot of key interceptions, but I understand why they wanted to get rid of him. I just didn't like how they got rid of him.
I think cutting him wasn't the right way to go. I think maybe teams were just waiting on him to be released, just like the Broncos got him. So that was probably their only way to get him. I mean, why would you want to trade for a player who's going to probably be cut? I mean, some teams are just being patient. Maybe the Bears did try to offer something, but they just didn't get the offer they wanted. That's just part of business. Like, let's say, for example, if you wanted to trade a good player of yours and you can't even get a good return value, are you going to still keep that player, or are you going to just take whatever they got to offer, or just let him go and clear cap space? It's one of those two options.
Yeah, but they could have at least tried to get Fuller for like a bag of peanuts. But say what you want about Bill O'Brien, at least he traded DeAndre Hopkins. We didn't a star wide receiver. We got we basically cut our best cornerback. Look, I understand why we got rid of him. I basically understand it, but I didn't like how we got rid of him.
It's just called the petty business, man. Sometimes they just make
And not only you replace him with Desmond Trufant. Like, I like Desmond Trufant. I think he brings like a lot of veteran experience, and I feel like he would be like a decent. He would be a solid player for us, but he's only good when he's healthy.
Yeah, that's just like getting Jason Verrett, which we just seen the side of him being healthy, but that's just all you're gonna get.
And I mean, Ryan Pace is a pretty bad GM. So
no, Ryan Pace is only a good GM when it comes to defenses. Like look, I'll give Ryan Pace one thing, and he said if it wasn't for him, our defense would be giving up like 50 points a game.
Dude, you guys give up at least the amount of like half of the points of what you're saying, but I guess you guys like to take the big signs, man. When you guys are gonna realize it, but then you still got Khalil Mack. I mean, how long is Khalil Mack on the Bears? Is he gonna be eventually a trade candidate at some point?
No, we're not gonna trade Khalil Mack. Like, there's been many rumors about us trading Khalil Mack. It's just like, unless it actually happens, it's basically just it's just dusting in the mirror.
I mean, if Houston were to offer you a first round pick, I'm pretty sure the Bears won't hesitate and just take the deal.
I'm not sure about that because Mack is too vulnerable for the team for him to get rid of. Like, you really think that the Bears fan base won't run on Soldier Field if they trade Mack right now?
Dude, that's just the same way how the Raider fans feel about Mac, bro. It's just business. Sometimes if a player hasn't performed up to the expectation, you're gonna try to trade somebody that you don't even see coming, bro. Like, let's say for example, dude, like let's say we do plan to trade McGlinchey, right? This guy's a liability. I think if we trade him, it wouldn't be a big loss. It would probably be a way to upgrade. You know, we could look for a better tackle. That's just the way I look at it. That's just business, but you never know.
No, I'm positive. Like, if we trade Khalil Mack right now, there will be a foul. Like, I've seen Chicago protests and riots. They're gonna rush to Soldier Field and wanna hang Ryan Pace.
I like to see that shit happen, man.
Yeah, I want that to happen too.
Hey, CEO Top Dog, do you want to see them trade Khalil Mack so then they can go at Ryan Pace?
Yeah,
the Giant.
They should definitely trade him away.
Hey, what's gonna happen, bro? What's gonna really happen? Are they gonna have fire Ryan Pace or or do some death threats to this guy? This would be dumb.
I mean, it is Chicago. Let's remember that.
I mean, New Yorkers did the same thing when Odell Beckham got traded.
Yeah, I was so pissed.
So Gettleman, huh? Has Gettleman's still here? That's the fun part.
Yeah, Gettleman is still here.
Yeah, Gettleman. How do Giants fans feel about Gettleman? Because Gettleman is like, I don't think he's good.
Well, with the Carolina Panthers, he did pretty good for them.
I mean, he did. I'm talking like with the Giants, though.
Yeah, Not so much, dude. Not so much with the Giants.
We got our new cornerback.
Which one, Bradbury?
Yeah, we got our new cornerback from the Titans.
Oh, Adoree Jackson. I do.
Yeah, Adoree Jackson. And I cannot believe I'm laughing at this Eagle fan right now, dude.
I mean,
because I thought the Eagles were gonna take Andor Jackson, but we stole it from him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's just the Giants stole. I mean, a lot of players. Kenny Galladay, he was scared. There was a possibility he could have went to the Ravens, but I doubt it because even if we offered him the same money, he probably would have been like, "Oh no, that's Roman right there."
I heard there was some interest between the Bears and Kenny Galladay, but it just didn't come to tuition.
I don't I wanted it to happen, but at the same time, it's like I can't just have we can't just have 2-star wide receivers on one team.
And he is from Chicago also. Kenny Galladay is from Chicago. That would have made a lot of sense to bring him back home.
Mm-hmm. That would make sense.
But the Giants got him, so the Giants are going to use him as the number one receiver. I think for the Giants, the Giants are just hoping to get their their Plexico Burris type receiver.
Yeah. And also, I can't believe that the Eagles signed Joe Flacco. I bet Joe Flacco will be a backup for the Eagles.
Well,
dude, I thought Flacco would have been a nice backup with the Niners, but it just didn't come to fruition. So I had a feeling that there were some offers, but I think he wanted to come here, but he just didn't seem to get the offer he wanted. So, of course, you're going to look out for what's best for your interests. So,
hey, Tom, at least you have a Pro Bowl tight end. His name is Evan Ingram.
Yeah, I bet the Giant will finish.
Evan Ingram? What? Evan Ingram? Are we talking about the guy who couldn't catch passes? Is that the guy that Fitz Vegas keeps criticizing a lot of times and talks about get rid of this bum?
Yeah.
Is that a Pro Bowl?
I mean, I just move on.
Giants fans were about to storm his house when he dropped that game winner against the Eagles.
Oh, but wait, was he ever a Pro Bowler? I don't think he ever was. I mean, come on, dude.
No, he was a Pro Bowler this year.
Was he a Pro Bowl? I gotta look it up, man. But the funny part about it, bro, anytime I see Fitz Vegas throws a video, it's always anything negative with Evan Ingram, bro. It's always like, oh, this guy can't catch worth of shit.
Dude, I can't forget that Fitz Vegas did made a firing video on you.
Well, that was a long time ago. Yeah, that was when I was at my best. That was when I was at really kind of ruthless and kind of off my game a little. But I don't know. I've started changing my attitude.
Yeah, not to mention.
I mean, and guess what? We playing the Bears.
I mean, you got to admit the fact that I did have the killer instinct to get under somebody like Fitz.
Look, I don't think you guys are beating the Bears. Let me be perfectly honest.
Yeah, we're not beating you guys.
It's like you're facing a tough defense.
All right, well, let me see the Bears schedule. Okay, let me go down the list. Okay, they're going to, let's see, Detroit Lions. That's a win, right?
That should be a winnable.
Because we got Jared. Because Jared Goff.
And that new coach is trash. That new coach is garbage.
Yeah, and Jared Goff is a bum outside of McVay.
Well, watch it. They're going to lose next game. Green Bay, that's a loss. Next game, Minnesota, that's a loss. Next game, Arizona, that's a loss. Next game, San Francisco, that's a loss. Next game, Baltimore, that's a loss.
Nope.
You're not winning your second game until week 8, and that's against the Bengals.
No. I'll tell you what games we will win. All right, just give me an opponent.
So you think you're gonna beat the Cardinals, right? You think you're gonna beat the Cardinals?
You're gonna beat the Giants.
Hey, Butters. Let me ask you something, man. You think the Bears are gonna beat the Cardinals, right?
Just throw in an opponent that we face next year, and then I'll say if we win or
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
W.
That's a whole lie. That's a whole lie. Get out of here. That's a L.
I don't know why you made a video about Kyler Murray.
Okay, I hope the Bears do upset the Cardinals.
Oh, okay, all right, buddy. Okay, let's see. The San Francisco. Who would win against you, San Francisco?
Tough call. Wait, is it in Soldier Field or?
Yeah, it's in Soldier Field.
Well, considering the 49ers have to travel, and
we travel well. So
no. The last time they faced us in Soldier Field, their kicker Robbie Gold beat us. So I have a feeling we'll win that one.
Okay, see, this is the thing. He already thinks that he's going to beat the Cardinals. How about the Ravens?
Come on, bro!
One.
You think?
I'm gonna say we lose that one.
Okay, how about the Giants?
Win.
Oh my god!
So let me know what the score is. Are you gonna blow the bricks out of the Giants, or are you just gonna barely beat them?
Are you gonna throw a brick at me?
I think we'll barely beat them because the Giants are going to be like competitive, even though the media will not think that they're competitive. I think the Giants will be a competitive team.
So let me ask you something, man. Do you really feel that confident about beating the Niners and Cardinals, bro? It just kind of seems a little bit out of reach. A little. I mean, it's anything.
I mean,
look. The only reason why I have us beating the 49ers is because the last time the 49ers had to come here, it was the 2017 season, and the only reason why we lost, your kicker beat us because your kicker scored the majority of the points,
but we were a younger team. We didn't have much talent then. That was a while back. Now we're more talented. If we're healthy, we could beat you guys or any other team. But it's just, I don't know. We can't be like too cocky. But do you really think you're gonna beat the Cardinals?
No, they're not gonna beat the Cardinals. That's a delusion.
That's a loss.
If Kyler Murray can't beat two backup quarterbacks, what makes you think he can beat Andy Dalton?
Because Andy Dalton is a backup quarterback, so he probably could. I mean,
TJ Bedford's a backup quarterback. Also,
let's be honest. Okay, listen. The Chicago Bears. I'm looking at their schedule, and I'm telling you right now, but you're not making the playoffs. You're not making the playoffs. There's no way you're making.
They literally said
even my team's not making the playoffs.
They literally said the same thing last year about us.
You're not better than the Browns. You're not better than. You're not better than the Steelers.
Oh my god. Yo, Shio, you have the Giant schedule?
Huh?
You have the Giant schedule?
No, I didn't see the Giant schedule. Is it bad?
Yeah, it's released.
Because listen, okay, let's be honest. Like I'm looking up right now, but let's be honest, guys. Do you think like the Bears are better than the Packers? That's a no. They're not better than the Cardinals. I don't think they're better than San Francisco. They're not better than Baltimore, not better than the Browns, not better than the Packers, not better than the Rams, not better than the Steelers, not better than the Seahawks, and not better than Tampa Bay. Like, how are you going to make the playoffs?
That's a tough schedule for the Bears.
Man, they're gonna get wrecked next season.
Yeah, I bet the Bears will go like 6-10.
Yeah, the Bears are gonna go like 6-10. They're gonna, I don't know, they're like, okay, since Buddy's is gone and there's no delusion right now. Like if you all pull up the schedule, there's I just don't see like more than like 5 wins.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I think the Bears will go 6-10.
Look.
It's that bad. You're gonna win 5 games, bro.
Okay, if we win 5 games, then what do you want? How much you want to bet?
Yo, I'll bet. I'll bet. I'm so confident, dude. I'll legitimately bet you $500.
Actually, no. On top of that, I actually know. Instead of money, you have to show your face.
the face joke. Right?
I don't do a face reveal.
What?
So, wait, so does Awesome Kid have to review himself? What if Awesome Kid never agrees to it?
Then Awesome Kid's I have a picture of Awesome Kid, and I'm gonna say if you don't reveal your face, if the Cardinals go 5-11 or worse, this is your.
So what does Awesome Kid look like, man? What does he look like?
I actually have a picture of him, but I can't show right now because I'm on my phone.
Okay, no, but I'm not talking about like show him, but you can just keep it as a way from betting. So
yeah.
I said if the Cardinals go 5-11 or worse, you have to show your face, and if you don't, I'm going to show a picture of you, and it's you until further notice.
Okay, listen. All right, I'll make that bet. If you win more than 5 games, I'll show my face.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, dude, that's just like kind of like come on, man. We all got to show each other's face. What if people don't want to show their identity, bro? It's like
because Tyson wants to not. I want you to prove Tyson wrong. That's not actually you.
Like I don't really care what he thinks. Like I don't even want to say his name. Like he's so irrelevant to me right now. But as far as like if you want that to be the bet, that's the bet. But what do I get?
Okay, if the Bears go 5-11,
yeah.
Bears go 5-11, I'll stop. I'll basically stop trying to become a shooter.
Okay, you'll give up all fart jokes and you'll say nothing like that ever again. And you'll have to go back to Michael Lynn.
Well, if Vegas agrees.
What do you mean if Fist Vegas agrees? Like
Because he gave me the nickname.
just because somebody gives you a nickname doesn't mean you have to adopt.
No, don't do that.
Okay, you have to change your name to. Okay, you have to change your channel name to Corny Goofy Butters.
Or just Packers suck. Packers suck. Go go.
No, but he would like that. That we have to pick something he doesn't like. So it's it's gonna have to be Goofy Corny Butters. That's what your new channel name's gonna be.
Goofy Corny Butters. That's
well, you have the Giant schedule.
Oh yeah, let me check the Giant schedule.
Yeah, what's the record?
Yeah, let me check the Giant schedule.
So NY Tom, if his Bears do any better, you have to review your face too on this bet.
No,
I don't do face reveal.
This is between me and CEO Top Up.
I'm just playing around, bro. Because you're talking about revealing people's faces, though.
Like my face is already like all over the internet, by the way. So it's not like
dude. I know some people probably try to do too much on this exposing crap, and it's stupid as hell. Like it used to be a thing like decades ago, but it's kind of like a clickbait shit. So it's like, what are you exposing, man? It's just there's nothing to expose when you're doing this shit constantly. Like, what's there to expose? You're just clickbaiting for attention.
All right. Let me see. So the Giants' home schedule, you got the Falcons, the Panthers, the Raiders, the all these seem winnable to me. The Broncos, LA, Dallas, Eagles, Washington away, the Chiefs, that's a loss. Chargers, Bucks, that's a loss. Saints, loss. Bears, that's a W.
Loss. I can tell you. I can tell you're being biased at this point, Steve.
Thank you.
I'm legitimately telling you you're going 5-11.
Yeah,
and the Bears are not going to go 5-11. They can go 6-10 and miss the playoffs, and you still will have to reveal this.
I bet the Giant will go probably 6.
No, you guys have apart from like the only teams I see like that you don't have a shot against are the Chiefs, the Buccaneers, and the Saints are the only teams I don't see you competing against.
I think they could beat the Carolina Panthers since they're rebuilding.
We should beat the Panther.
Unless they get Deshaun Watson.
They can beat the Falcons, the Panthers. They can beat the Denver. They can beat the Cowboys.
The Raiders. They could actually beat the Raiders because the Raiders are not exactly what they are. You know, it's like they seem to be overhyped.
If we beat the Raider, I'm going to throw Ash Raider.
No, but I really do think that probably be their only legitimate wins. Like I'm not saying it just because I'm a hater, but I think it's winnable because of their defense. Like their defense is trash. Like you could
we might be going 7-9 probably.
And then the way Derek Carr plays, I mean, even if their line might not be as good as they are last year. Their line might even be the worst because they got rid of some of their best linemen. So that might be an issue right there. And the Giants actually address pass rush. So I think that could be the advantage right there for the Giants to win.
Yeah,
Carr will be by.
I think we're getting Jalen Waddle for the NFL draft.
That'd be a good pick for the Giants. Actually, that would be a good choice because they can use him as their Tyreek Hill, bro, burner-wise.
I want Jalen Waddle so badly.
Oh, gosh.
But, I mean, your schedule is not as bad as your schedule is not as bad as the Bears. Like, you actually have a chance to make the playoffs. The Bears are going 5-11.
Then, if we're going 5-11, then who are we beating?
Who are you beating? You're gonna beat Detroit twice.
Beat Detroit.
You're going to beat the Bengals, and you're going to beat Minnesota one time, and you're going to have one upset win, and that's all the wins you're going to get.
Okay, who is our upset win going to be against?
It could be anybody. It could be like a random, it could be any hard team.
Cardinals. Let's put Cardinals for example.
Okay, let's put Cardinals. Look at the schedule. I don't see no more than 5 wins. Like, if y'all get lucky, y'all get 6 wins, but that's it. But I'm marking it at 5. You're not getting more than 5 wins.
I mean, like you just said, it could be any upset, so it could be the Cardinals.
Exactly, it could be. But apart from that, there's no way.
It won't be an upset. It will just be because we have a defensive coordinator that will pretty much just blitz Kyler Murray every play.
Oh, and see, look at this dude. All we gotta do is say he beats the Cardinals. He's already hyping up this shit.
All
for
the
the
defense
Giants?
has to do is take away DeAndre Hopkins and basically blitz Kyler Murray every play. Because we saw what the 49ers did to him.
So for Awesome Kid, if he loses his bet, he has to show his face, right?
If they go 5-11, if the Cardinals go 5-11 or worse, he has to show his face, and Dylan Peterson has to delete his Instagram account.
Yeah, but you have to change your name to Goofy, Corny Goofy Butters.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Goofy Corny Butters. That sounds like a better name than Dark Butter Bader. I mean, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
His channel's gonna be like
So Gio, what's the record for the Giants?
The records. Okay. I think you're gonna beat Atlanta, so that's one. You could beat the Panthers, the Raiders. You can beat the Broncos. I'm gonna predict the loss against LA. You're going to at least win one game against the Dallas Cowboys, one game against the Eagles, and I'm going to say one game against Washington. I see you beating the Bears. I think you can win 9 games this season.
Yeah.
The upside is 9 games, but that's because that depends on Daniel Jones if he can improve from his.
Yeah, if he's not trash, like I predict he's gonna be. But if he's average, I think y'all can win 9 games.
Yeah, could you imagine us going first place?
I mean, that's not first place. Yeah, that could possibly happen. I know, like, I don't see the Eagles being a threat. I don't see Washington being a threat. I don't see the only threat you can have is maybe the Cowboys, but they manage to be average every year for some reason.
Imagine we could sweep the Eagles, dude. I'm going to laugh my ass off.
Yeah, but I do.
Well, you had a chance to sweep them until your Pro Bowl tight end dropped the ball.
We almost swept them last year.
Yeah, and your Pro Bowl tight end basically dropped a game winner.
Yeah, man.
Was Evan Ingram a Pro Bowl? I don't think I've seen him on the list. I have to look it up and see.
Y'all should have just traded Evan Ingram to the.
Yeah, we should have traded Evan Ingram.
Hey, trade Evan Ingram to the Niners so he can compliment George Kittle.
Yeah, because the Niners offered you guys like a 3rd-round pick, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the best offer we had to offer, but I think the Giants wanted more in that return. So,
like, maybe.
What's up, Adrian?
And he's gone.
What happened to Adrian? Bro, he left? I guess he's having reception issues, but I'm supposed to see him tomorrow. Like, he's going to be coming by. So,
yeah,
he's another friend of mine, but he's a Broncos fan.
Oh yeah, the Broncos. I don't see the Broncos being good anytime soon.
Nah,
yeah, I thought the Broncos were going to be good last year because I thought Drew Luck was going to be.
Yeah, I thought he was going to break out, but I guess I was wrong about that. I actually had prediction of them making it as a wild card, and I was fucking out of my mind.
Yep, I had them as a wild card prediction too.
And you know what's even funnier, man? I actually had hopes on the Cardinals actually winning that division, maybe, but nope.
No,
I'm sure glad I was wrong about that shit.
You can't trust Kyler Murray for nothing. Like, lots of people thought that Kyler Murray was going to beat the 49ers and beat the Rams and easily make the playoffs. But
I mean, Kyler Murray's won it. Kyler Murray just has a hard time playing against our division. Like, the only time he's ever won games is I think he's only won 2 or 3 career games against the division. He's mostly lost.
The only times he wins game is because he's facing a defense that doesn't know what to do against him. If you're facing a defense, if he's facing a defense that basically could take away DeAndre Hopkins and basically blitz him every play, I think Kyler Murray is basically, everybody should just take notes. No one is going to take notes on Kyler Murray. All they have to know is that just blitz him every play.
What's up, Adrian?
Yeah.
What's up, Chris?
You coming over tomorrow then? Is that what the plan is?
Yeah, you're not for sure, bro.
All right, man. I'll get you next time on my check, man. You can go spot me something later.
Yeah. Right. So we probably going 97.
No, dude.
I saw your Dallas thing that you got on your video. Let's check out the video.
Yeah, I've been busy all last week, dude. I had to do a project and it's worth 80 points on my project. So hopefully I get a grade this week. So hopefully I get it.
Oh yeah, you're still in college, huh?
Yeah, dude. I've been busy all last week. That's why I didn't want to hang out. If I didn't get that project done, dude, I'd be all fucked up, dude. But it's like whatever. I need to get to finish.
Yeah, that's just how college is, man. Sometimes you lose track of focus when you're doing stuff like this. That's all good, man. As long as you get your grades up and go do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been following like football too, so I know we got Jackson back and we got our new cornerbacks. Man, I'm
Oh,
so
Kyle Fuller, bro. Oh, there's a Bears fan that's upset about that pickup.
No, I wasn't upset. I just understood it.
but
Oh,
why
you understood? Yeah, you could have traded him. Yeah, that would have made sense.
I
why you guys
mean, to
release
be
the
fair, Kyle Fuller is a very good defensive player. He just misses a lot of key interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's coachable with him because he's still in his prime.
Yeah, but he's still a great cornerback regardless. I understood it, but at the same time, it's like Kyle Fuller. There was many times where Kyle Fuller could have had an interception, but at the same time, he makes a good defensive play.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited at the fact that we brought back our key secondaries. The only one we haven't brought back is Witherspoon, which I think he was like kind of okay, but we got back a lot of the cornerbacks. Like we got K1 Williams coming back on a cheaper contract. Jaquaski Tart, I didn't think he would come back, but it's good that we brought him to a 1-year deal, but we still need depth. So I like the fact that we picked up Tavon Wilson, who's actually a capable starter when it comes down to injuries. He's actually very versatile. And then you got Jason Verrett on a prove-it contract, which is cheaper. It's a bargain move. Then you bring back Mosley on a 2-year deal, which is not too bad. He's not the long-term answer. Let's see. Like secondary, we addressed it. I think we'll just probably going to go with best available now, since we already addressed a lot of it. Like pass rush, we addressed. Defensive tackle was an extra luxury pickup that we got Zach Kerr from the Panthers, who was actually he might be a bargain signing. He might be the under the radar player that nobody talks about. We always seem to pick up those under the radar players that nobody talks about. Like Ebicom is a guy that nobody's talking about, and I think he might even be the next up and coming guy that people will talk about in a couple, like in a year or two. You know, we'll see.
Like it's the same thing with the Bears, but I just like it's not fair to me to criticize Anito until he actually plays a snap. It's kind of unfair to me because a lot of Bears fans think he's just gonna, suck as his first game as a Bear. I'm just gonna say, I'm only gonna criticize him when he plays his first game. Until then, it's pretty much it is what it is. What you want to think?
Yeah. I mean, he's trash.
Wait and see situation. I mean, maybe he might pan out with the Bears, bro, because you look at it, the difference, bro. Like change of scenery is always a good thing.
To be fair, he didn't have an offensive line at all during Dallas because Dallas's offensive line was injured.
And he put up okay numbers with that offense they had. I mean,
he was out with a concussion, and he was out because of COVID.
So is that what's going to happen? Is you're just going to have Nick Foles and just
We're trading away Nick Foles, from what I heard.
Oh, you better trade us to Nick Foles then. We can probably use him as a backup.
Yeah,
the Giant.
Nah, trade Nick Foles. If you can trade us Nick Foles for a cheaper draft pick, we'll take it. We need a backup quarterback. I don't want no Nick Mullins back. I don't want that bum back. I'm cool with Rosens being the third string.
I think Josh Rosen would be the perfect situational quarterback for you guys.
Oh, that's right. Wait, your starter is Dalton, right?
It's possibly Dalton.
Oh my God!
They get a draft quarterback.
I forgot your quarterback was Dalton. Oh my God! This is an easy bet for me.
Red Rifle, right? Red Rifle, the quarterback. Man,
he's not winning more than 5 games. They're gonna bench him.
Or how about this one? Bear down, Red Rifle. Is that a good catchphrase? Red Rifle, bear down.
Well, the Red Rifle is winning more than 5 CO. I promise you that. Because
he's some trash. He's not winning. You're going to end up benching him like midway through the season. That's what's going to happen.
All right, CO man, we could go 6-10 and miss the playoffs, and you'll still reveal your face.
Oh yeah, that's fine, but you're not gonna win more than 5 games. That's a fact.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's part of the bet. Okay, so CEO Top
Mhm.
Dog will have to review himself on that stream. I guess if the Bears win 6 games, damn CEO Top Dog, I like to keep you as a secret, top secret, man. But if you're a man of your word, man, you might as well just review it down the road.
Yeah, I said I would reveal it to buddies. I didn't say.
Oh, okay, man. Okay, so Butters will have to review it. Okay, Butters, but then you gotta change your name to what is it? What is it? Corny? What is it?
Corny Goofy.
Or Goofy Corny, or is it
Well, actually,
Corny
you know what?
Goofy?
Like, what's the worst name we can think about Butters changing to his name? Like the
Butterscotch?
Butterscotch. Oh no, he's probably gonna like that.
No. Okay. How about this one? How about I don't know. It's got to be the weirdest name for him to be like
Teletubbies.
No, he
Teletubbies. No, you like that shit. Never.
Of yours will be taken seriously.
Dude, no. How about this one? How about bear down Michael Starks? I don't know, because it seems like anytime he says something, it's always down on his own team.
The only one I can think of, like Trash Butters.
Or how about this one? Go Pack, go Butters.
Yes. Yes. Or
He'll hate it. He'll hate it, bro. He'll hate that shit.
Go Pack, go Butters. Yeah, actually, CG, that's a good idea.
Dude, he hates that. It has to be something he hates, bro. And it's the Packers
you have
shit.
to change your name to Go Pack, go Butters.
All right. But I don't,
Okay,
I don't
so
want,
the
I don't
so the
want,
bet's
I,
on.
well, I don't
You
know.
should pick it.
No one will think of me like if I change my name to like a Packers, like everyone's gonna assume like I'm a Packers fan.
Listen, you're gonna have to keep that for at least a year, by the way.
Part of the bet is like you got to pick something that you won't agree with. So it's got to be. See, that's what I thought. Like the Go Pack Go is something you don't like, so that does
Pack,
go.
That's what you're gonna Go Pack, go Butters. That's what you're gonna.
Yeah, there you go. That shit's funny.
The Bear fans are gonna hate this.
Oh, dude, that's gonna get more Packers fans to come into your shit now, bro. They're gonna start trashing you even more.
You have more. You get more beef buddies.
Hey, at least this Dominic kid reviews himself, unlike the others. I mean, you can cover yourself, kid, man.
Hold up, wait. There's an other dude named Michael.
No, but you review yourself like most of the other people don't. I mean,
what do you think of my shades, though?
Your shades, man. Your shades, man. You're keeping it cool, man. Keeping it cool.
Huh?
Keeping it cool.
CG, there's an other dude named Michael. Casey Sport Report.
Oh, Casey Report, is that the Chiefs fan, right?
Yeah, Casey Sport Report. His name is Michael too. But they call him
it's Michael Darcy's, right? Isn't it Michael Darcy's?
Yeah, Michael Darcy.
That's what I heard of. Like a lot of the KC fans I know of, that's how he goes. That's his actual name. So I've actually interacted with him a little bit, not so much. No.
Have you talked to Darcy?
A few times, yeah, but not like occasionally, like most people. Like he seems like a decent, like a person.
I usually call him Michael.
So I guess for Butters, man, the bet would have to be if he loses, if his team goes like 5-11 or worse, it would have to be Go Pack, go Butters.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta keep that for a while. You can't.
Hey, Butters.
And part of the bet, Butters, is you got to have a Packers logo under that shit.
Hey, Butters. One thing I have to tell you.
And you gotta keep. You can't be like, "Oh, I changed it, and then I'm gonna change it back." You have to have that for at least like a couple months.
And just try to put it like you're honoring a bet. Just say you're honoring a bet from.
Yeah, exactly. Say honor your bet, buddies.
Hey, but Butters, if you don't want to be a Packers fan, well, deal with it.
Look, even if Andy Nolan's some shit like CEO Top Dog says, the defense could carry him to like 6 or
You're winning 5 on a good one, Michael.
Yeah.
Right? So enjoy that new name change that's gonna come, and
enjoy that. So Gio, would you rather start Trace McSorley or Lamar Jackson?
Wait, what is it?
Trace McSorley or Lamar Jackson?
Why would I keep McSorley? I'd rather keep Jackson.
Who you rather start? Trace McSorley or Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson. Why would I like Trace McSorley is like a bootleg Lamar? He's worse. There's like this whole like meme around Trace McSorley. Y'all know that? Like the whole meme regarding Trace McSorley, like, oh, like he's the best ever and all that. Like, but Trace is an okay quarterback, but I don't see him being like a franchise quarterback.
Yeah. For me, I would take Daniel Jones.
Tracy McSorley seems like a project. It seems like kind of like having a Tyrod Taylor.
He's like a Tyrod. Yeah, he's that kind of player. But people memed him to be like great or something. But anyway, I'm just happy that Buddies is going to get clowned for months.
It's not going to happen because even if Andy.
Oh yeah, it will happen, Butters.
It will happen, but that's right.
Dominic, aren't you a Washington fan?
No, it won't. Because
isn't Dominic the Washington fan? Because I was seeing him on the panel on JP's stream.
Oh, because the 49ers could win like 6 or like 10 games with their defense, but with an average quarterback. But when we guys got Andy Dalton, we're winning 5 games. The hell out of here.
And that's
I'm not even hyping my team. I'm not hyping my team.
I'm not hyping my team either. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not hyping my team either.
Wait and see. Like, maybe we could make the playoffs if we can stay healthy, if we could be consistent. I mean, that's just the ifs and buts.
Look.
That's just the ifs. Yeah, man.
I've watched Andy Dalton throughout the times he was been in Cincinnati. And most of the times, like, he made the playoffs, it's basically because he always had that skill player to make out for his horrible throws. I feel like his AJ Green would be Allen Robinson. His John Ross would be Darnell Mooney, who had basically had one of the greatest rookie wide receiver season in Bear history. He only had like one drop the entire season. And Tyler Boyd will be the rookie Cole Kmet.
Well, I must admit that the Darnell Mooney was a solid pick for you guys. I think he actually put up some good numbers if I looked at the stats wise, bro. I think he had like 600 yards or something like that, right? 6 or 7.
He had one drop the entire season.
What's up, Rolls Royce? Huge shout out to my guy, Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
And,
hey, is it alright if I give my thoughts on the football team for next NFL season, CG?
And David basically his Joe Mixon.
Alright, let me go and give my thoughts on my football team for next NFL season. Honestly, to start it all off, we made the playoffs last year, but we lost to the defending champs Tampa Bay. I hope we end up with a better record than last season. 11-5. That's what I think our record's gonna be for next NFL season. But you never know, man. You just never know. I think that's gonna be our final record, 11-5.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Dominic, the only reason why you made the playoffs to begin with because the Eagles tanked the game. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I still know that. Why asking me, Butters? Or should I say, go Pat, go Butters?
Do you not know that, Dominic? The NFC East has to be the worst division.
Oh, I know that for a fact, Tom.
Dominic, the only reason why the football team even made the playoffs because the Eagles tanked.
Yeah,
I know that. Go Pack,
and
go
the NFC
Butters.
East is trash. It's a trash-ass division. Like, dude, it's even so disgraceful that the Cowboys had the most talent in that division and just couldn't stay healthy. I mean, you had the Eagles for a while holding that lead, and then they blew that shit. They tanked that shit. Like, who does that?
To be fair, they had the worst defense in the league that was setting records.
Oh yeah, the Cowboys defense was so terrible, but they had the most talented offense. Like, you cannot deny that.
And also, but they have no offensive line either, and they replaced.
Here's my question for Dominic. So Dominic, you say your team will go 11-5 with Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Do you think Washington football is going to draft a quarterback, or do you think they're just going to let Fitzpatrick be the guy?
I think we could draft a quarterback and probably go with Mac Jones from Alabama.
I'm just gonna say the Bears are gonna get Mac Jones.
Yeah.
The football team's gonna get it, Butters.
Bro, the way he says
I think the Bears need to trade up to get him. I think they're gonna have to trade up.
The way this dude does buddies.
I don't see.
I bet Washington will be in first place, even though the NFC East is trash.
It is garbage.
Yeah, the NFC East is probably the worst division in NFL history. I mean, what?
You mean currently, like the trash, like a division could change any other year, but you got
Yeah. That's what I meant to say.
For the last decade, yeah, it's been the worst division by far. I mean, 10
Where are
years ago,
your 49ers? Are they in the NFC West?
Yeah, they are in
NFC
the
West
NFC
is one of the
West.
toughest divisions.
It's
But like
that's true, man.
But decades ago, it was a joke. Like you had Seattle Seahawks winning a division with a similar record as the Washington Football.
Yeah,
I hate Seattle so much.
Yeah, and you want to know what's so corny about you Washington Football fans? You guys were hyping up Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys were hyping up Dwayne Haskins. I knew that Dwayne Haskins was going to be trash before the 2019 season.
That ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it at all.
Or y'all can laugh at the Bears when the Bears end up drafting like what's his name, Fields or something.
They're not gonna draft Fields.
Imagine
the only team that's gonna get close to drafting Justin Fields is probably the Jets.
By the way, CG, I have a college football spring practice
49ers.
update from the Georgia Bulldogs that I received earlier today.
Which one?
So apparently Georgia Bulldog player George Pickens suffered a torn ACL at spring practice today.
Well, that's a big blow for them because I think he's the receiver, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and he's going to be out 8 to 10 months with the torn ACL.
That's going to be a long process. I mean, usually for a torn ACL, it takes them the full season. I mean, damn, bro. Like, I haven't really checked out much news, but I probably need to do an app for Oklahoma and check out a lot of the players.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, who's your favorite college team, CG? Mine is Bama, of course.
Mine is just Oklahoma.
Mine is
Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys never seen the wall post, you don't know, but it's Oklahoma on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Mine's LSU. I'm an LSU fan.
Much like basketball, I don't really have a college football game.
I mean, I do support the local teams in college because I went down there. Some people just don't get it. Like I did went down for a short time at Fresno State, but I do watch a little of their program. But here and then, not so much. I don't live too far off from Fresno State.
So Dominic, how much do you know about your Washington football team?
I don't know a lot about the football team, but I became a fan when they changed their name to the football team. When I heard about that, I was like, thank goodness they changed their name. So that's how I became a football team fan.
I mean, at least.
Hey, did you like Dan Snyder? Did you like Dan Snyder, or did you hate him?
I hated Dan Snyder so much.
I mean,
is Dan Snyder a good pickup line for a hooker?
At least my team has a name.
Probably. I don't think so.
Would Dan Snyder be a good representative of the lead of selling, like going to the hookers? He probably would. He gets all. Dude, I heard stories about how Dan Snyder brings his players to the club and all that shit, and he gets.
Please don't bring that up, CG.
Yeah.
Not to mention him and John Gruden were at the pre-games with a bunch of stripper clubs and cheerleaders and shit like that.
What's up, bro? What's up, CEO Top Dog? What's up?
I mean, you said Dan Snyder does what with hookers? What?
He pays them to go with his players, or he tries to do prostitute shit with them or something. Like he even got the chill. I don't know. Like Did you watch what Fist Vegas said about Dan Snyder and the other players? People put info about what's true about it.
Bro, imagine being a billionaire and having to hire Hooker.
Oh, dude, have you ever seen the video of Jay Gruden and Dan Snyder at the party, bro? It's like out there, dude. It's like fucking viral.
Yeah. So Dominic, you became a fan of Washington when they changed their name.
That is correct.
My sister's been a fan of that team.
Are you a bandwagon?
No.
I don't think he's. Why would anybody go to the Washington football team if they were bandwagon?
Why are you asking me? I'm a bandwagon. You're just about to make me leave.
Tom, if he was a bandwagon, wouldn't he be like a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan?
Right.
Exactly. See, Butters has a point there, Tom. Butters has a point.
Yeah. Like, there's no way in history you can bandwagon the Bears. Like
exactly.
Or any other team,
unless you get the younger generation, but that's not a bandwagon. That's
or
just like
any other team, period. If bandwagoning means you're going to a team that's basically having more success.
Oh, wait, but then didn't you just call Awesome Kid a bandwagon Cardinals fan?
Yeah, because he just loves Kyler Murray. Oh, actually, no, I call him a bandwagon because he went to He's been a Toronto Raptors fan since Kawhi Leonard.
But then you just said about the Cardinals bandwagon too. Like you kind of called it that way, but I don't think it's bandwagon with that type of team. They haven't had success either. I mean,
that's true.
That's true.
I mean, dude, that's like bandwagoning the Raiders, even though they're trash. Because people like the popularity shit, but it doesn't mean you're bandwagoning them if they're not that winning program.
Yeah, but the way Awesome Kid talks, he basically just like it's either he's trolling, or he's just one of those Cardinals fans. Like he's already talking about the Cardinals going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, dude, did you see that video where I kind of made like a joke out of the Cardinal fans?
Yeah, I saw it. It was so hilarious as heck.
Well, dude, that's how Cardinals fans seem to act, bro. A little delusional. They act like, oh, we got a chance. Oh, we're doing good in the offseason. We're going to get to the Super Bowl.
Well, that ain't happening. You Cards ain't getting to the Super Bowl. So stop complaining or else.
Dominic, I have the Cardinals going 5-11. Is that prediction true?
Yes, it is.
I mean, if the defense could adjust to Kyler Murray, I mean, I think there's still some defense that can have a hard time with slowing them down. I mean, sure, the Niners have the formula now. Before that, we had a hard time stopping them. But since we signed Ebicum, he's a speed rusher, and we brought back some other speed rushers, I think this is what's going to stop Kyler Murray in scrambling, but it's still going to be like you have to limit him. He's still going to be effective, but we have to limit him in some certain ways to stop him.
You don't have to limit him. You just have to blitz him every play because it's like Fist Vegas said. It's like a little toddler running around. All you have to do is just blitz him every play. Just make him.
By the way, Suns are losing to the Magic 95-96 currently.
Bro, we don't care about Awesome Kid's former basketball team.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the Suns?
Yes, Suns and Magic.
Yeah, my phone's getting pretty low right now, but I do appreciate every one of y'all, man. But it's kind of been going on almost 3 hours. That's not too bad. But okay, so from what CEO Top Dog said and what Butter said, man. So if the Bears win 6 games, I guess CEO Top Dog reviews himself. But if Butters team doesn't go if his Butter team goes 5-11, damn, you're gonna have to go pack, go Butters.
Yeah, I better not.
But then you gotta put a Packers logo on it. But I think maybe you just put him on a cheese head with his like Photoshop him with a cheese head, bro. That shit.
That's right. Photoshop
the cheese head.
Yeah, cheese head.
But Photoshop him. No, Photoshop him with one of those guys with a cheese head or some shit like that. You know that one fat guy that's kind of like a Tundra, that fucking blubber dude?
CG. I don't mind doing it. It's just that guy that I burned to a crisp.
You better do it. You better not jinx yourself, dang it, Butters.
No, I said I don't mind doing it. It's just some Packers fans might take it in the hard way.
Oh, hey, that's the way you
roll. Well, you're doing just that. So deal with it.
your channel's hitting off a little bit. You're getting more subscribers. I mean, it's better enough that you might just get Packers fans to want to jump on your side.
But the good thing is that we own the Packers twice in the playoff.
Nah, but the best part is you can just say you're fucking trolling in 2 months later, and they'll fucking still follow your ass.
Yeah, that's what people know. That's what the guy I burned to a crisp doesn't understand.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Packers fans I bury, and I bury their team, but they still rock with me. Just ask Mini 14, my fanboy.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna let this thing charge up. It's already like at 10 or 15%, man. It's getting
all right,
low.
later, guys.
All right, peace, guys.
Hey, CG. I wish your 49ers good luck.
All right, man. Thanks, man.
I had my ass.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, y'all.
I say fuck the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles.
All right, Adrian. I'll see you tomorrow, then, man.
All right, sounds good, man.
Hey, that's a good stream so far.
Yeah, I only got on for a little bit. I was gonna talk about sports, but it's all good.
No, we could talk about it. We can talk about it tomorrow. It's
Yeah.
just that my phone's getting pretty low right now. I've been going on longer.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right, bro. See you tomorrow then. What time? I got an appointment to do quickly, but I'll probably just be on that phone like the other day.
What time is your appointment?
It says 3:45 tomorrow, so it shouldn't take no longer. You can come over still.
I'll be there early in the morning, so.
All right, man. Sounds good to me, man.
All right, see you, man.
See ya.
All right.
All right, man. It's a good stream so far, man. All right, man. CG Ruthless Sports is out. And go Niners and go Lakers. Bye-bye.